Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock?
10 rock and roll, bro.
Live and welcome to the rock files. Are the rock files? Yeah, live and locked. This is how we rock. Live and locked. Welcome to the rock. DJ say live and locked. Live is how we rock. Oh, this is how we rock. The rock to the rock files. Live and locked. Chill, baby. Welcome to the rock. Live and locked. We groove, boss groove. We move that boss move, right? No question. Message music sessions. Any music that got a groove. Any decade with that message attitude. We vibe, no question. Message music sessions. Message music sessions. Welcome to Message Music Sessions. We play what they don't play, and we don't play. We say way what they won't say, and we don't play. Lock in with Message Music Sessions. Message Music Sessions. Music sessions.
Tell him, listen, next topic, when he lies, tell him, yo, next topic, when she lies, tell him, Troy, tell him, next topic, when they lie, tell them, everybody, next topic, listen up, next, already heard them say that they have much pay, money in platinum safes.
They're lying, what's next?
Now here he comes through the door. Claim there is money on the floor. Guaranteed hustle at the store.
He's lying,
yo,
what's next?
She claims to be bad. Her own car, her own pad. Don't believe her, she gets mad.
She's lying, what's next?
Those frontin' people tell stories just to get attention, glory. Yeah, they're boring.
They're lying, what's next?
Now look at the football man. Steady cash in the hand, but he just punched her with his hand.
Wow.
Now she is a beaten up chick. Goes online real quick. Says they can work through this.
She's lying.
Seriously? When they lie, what? Lie, tell them now. Next topic. When she lies, tell them. Tell her. Yeah. Next topic. When he lies, tell them. Yo. Next topic. When they lie, tell them. Deepest topic. Next. Government telling lies, keeping people with closed eyes. Is that really a surprise?
No, what's next? next?
You probably get it by now. Hopefully you peep the style. Society living foul.
They are what's next?
Now people say one thing, but they do another thing. Quick to rob you for your things.
They do what's next?
The same people robbing are the same ones murdering, but in your face smiling.
They are what's next?
They say they're sick of the games damaging that mind frame, but keep falling for the same.
Why?
Most of this they're hearing, probably agreeing, but not gonna do anything.
They are
Yo,
what's next?
they can save that talk. Let's see how they walk. Black kettles called them pots.
Tell them
Yo,
again.
they can save that talk. Let's see how they walk. Black kettles called them pots.
Liars.
Hypocrites. When they lie, lie. Tell them.
Next topic. Next topic.
When he lies. Tell them. Tell those liars. Yo, when she lies. Tell them louder.
Tell those liars. Next topic.
When they lie. Tell them.
Next topic.
There's more. Next. People say don't judge, but they like to judge and kick that fuss up.
They do what's next?
They say it's not all about the cash, but each thing has a price tag. Prostitution growing fast.
Another lie. What's next?
You got some chicks acting nice, but turn off those lights. She's a trick the same night.
She is what's next?
There are punks yelling thugs, claim to be hard as a slug, but soft as a rug.
They are what's
Listen.
next?
Bottom line is be yourself with your own mind instead of fake fitting with these times.
Tell them again.
The bottom line is be yourself with your own mind instead of fake fitting with these times.
Yes.
Seriously, don't let those liars get to you. Brush those fakes off. Brush those fakes off. Don't let those liars get to you. Brush those fakes off. Tell them when they lie. Tell them what?
Next topic. Next topic.
When she lies. Tell them what?
Tell them all. Next topic.
When he lies. Tell them louder.
Tell the world. Next topic.
When they lie. Tell them yeah.
Next topic. Next topic.
When they lie. Tell them. There you go.
Next topic. Next topic.
Tell them. There you go.
Next topic. Next topic.
Tell them.
Next topic. Next topic.
When they lie. Tell them. The world.
Tell them all. Next topic.
Tell them.
Tell them all. Next topic.
Tell them.
Tell everybody. Next topic.
When they lie. Tell them. Hypocrites.
Tell them all. Next topic.
Tell them.
Next topic.
Yeah.
Next topic.
Tell them.
Next topic.
Tell them.
Next topic.
sit by the water and reflect on the choices I made. My choice to never get signed and exploited by fame. I took a year off from rapping, got annoyed by the game. Influenced by the wrong people, my brain. We was forced inside of and born in beliefs. They told me that the earth is only rewarded the meeks. Wasted years of my life on the boys I would date. That made it hard to trust a man for my choices to stay. I never choose myself. So my consequences to that is that I lose myself. I was drunk and fell asleep while driving. I heard a voice, took a break from drinking. Now I'm here cause I made that choice. My choices put me in a position I lost it all. Trying to get a leg up could potentially cost my arm. Friends starting problems and never fix what they cause, so they choose to walk away before they admit they was wrong. My choices left me broken, the reason I'm scarred, and my choices left me hopeless, sleeping in cars. Burnt bridges that left me bleeding, feeding the sharks. Opportunity never knocked to get the keys to my heart. Wisdom is a gift that's earned by your age, and a fool is a man who never learns from mistakes. Nowadays it's hard avoiding the stress when you think about the people that your choices affect, and that's real. And that's the reason I'm scarred. 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 That's the reason. And that's the reason I'm scarred. And that's the reason it's hard. And that's the reason I'm scarred. That's the reason. That's the reason it's hard. That's the reason it's hard. Shit. And that's the reason I'm scarred. That's the reason. That's the reason.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you. We are here. We're back. What a beautiful night. What a beautiful night. You are live and locked in and tuned into the Rock Files Message Music Sessions in full effect right now. This is the first Message Music Sessions since coming back from yet another triumphant tour return. Shout out to Leaving Lifted. Shout out to Leaving Lifted. Shout out to Pacifier, Pacifarm. Shout out to Ted Bound. Shout out to Brianna Bound and so much more. Oh, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. You know, yes, we will be playing some music from Leaving Lifted. We will be playing some music from Pacifier. If you're not familiar with Pacifier, we're going to give you a little, we're going to let a slow boy. We're going to let a slow boy give you a little some about what the thing be thinking. But of course, for those that are just now tuning in, if this is your first show, we welcome you. This is Message Music Sessions. Message Music Sessions is a very simple format. What Message Music Sessions is? It is any music of any genre, of any decade with a message and a groove. That means you actually got to be saying something. So, of course, let us now go over the first two songs that you heard very, very quickly, very, very quickly, very, very quickly. All right, the song you just heard is a song from Shay Noir. Shay Noir, salute to Shay Noir. Her YouTube channel is right here. Shay Noir. That's CHE apostrophe. You know, for those that's into the Francois, all that. Shay Noir, Noir. You can subscribe to her channel right here. The name of that song is Choices. Choices. She's talking about many choices she did in life. The thing that presents itself out of this song is that she's talking about choices to not sell out, to stay independent, and to be her organic self as not just a talent, but also as a human being. Awesome song, awesome song. You're more than welcome to subscribe to Shay Noir live on YouTube. Shay Noir, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share the channel. You know what it is. And of course, the first song you heard is Next Topic from Boss Entertainment Group Detroit. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. All right, go here. Then we go there. All right, good. Yes. We're going to show you that, where you can find that song. for those that are far more than interested in all that good stuff. All right. You can actually find that song on the Boss Entertainment Group channel right on YouTube. Let's see, it should be coming up very, very soon here. Here it is. As you see, we have a whole lot. We have a whole lot to go through on this message music sessions right here. We're going to let you know, here's the song right here that was played that began the show. All right. And the name of this song is Next Topic right here from Boss Entertainment Group Detroit. And for those that keep saying, well, is it just you that's Boss Entertainment Group Detroit? Absolutely, because no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because not one person is a group. Boss Entertainment Group Detroit, go to the YouTube channel. As you see there highlighted, it's Black Ops Boss Entertainment Group. Black Ops Boss with periods, B, period, O, period, S, period, S, period. Boss Entertainment Group. Next Topic. You're more than welcome to subscribe to there. As you see, this is from 2016. You know, subscribe, hit the notification button, subscribe, all the good stuff, and you know what it is. Boss Entertainment Group. Next Topic. What Next Topic is about is pretty simple, as it says in the chorus. When they lie, dismiss it and keep it moving. When they lie, dismiss it, keep it moving. Who cares? Next topic. We know. Next topic. Let us now continue with absolutely more incredible message music. More incredible message music. Let's go here. Actually, no, let's go here right now. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Pacifier. Pacifier is a legendary reggae rock group. Here's a song from them right here. It's called Offer from Pacifier. It's Passafire. No, not the pacifier that the baby used. All right. This is from Pacifier, as in more fire. It's burning, all that good stuff. The name of the song is Offer from Pacifier. Here we go.
Gone before you make me an offer. Gone
Ladies and gentlemen, that song is called Offer from as you see right on your screen. That is from Pacifier, P-A-S-S-F-I-R-E. Now, this one here is on the topic page, right? For Pacifier, Pacifier. The name of the song is Offer. Now we're going to give a little bit of history and a little bit of bio on who Pacifier is. If you're not familiar with the genre, you heard some rock elements, right? You heard some reggae elements and all that. So this is reggae rock fusion, right? If you heard of groups like Sublime, you heard of groups like, of course, Sting and the Police that kind of mixed that also. Pacifier is in that similar vein. Going to go ahead and first of all, let's acknowledge the chat. We got John in the loop. For those that are not familiar, who John is a fantastic virtual battle rapper. You know, he's one of the finalists for virtual. Actually one of the finalists in 2 categories for virtual battle rap performer of 2024, and also for virtual battle rap rookie. Salute to John. John mentions I like this joint, and then here's the thing that John mentioned that was so great. John mentioned the vibe is nice, but I'm listening to the message. Let's talk about the message right now. Salute to John. The message here, let's do this, please. The message here is very, very simple. There's a lot of discussion about, well, look, man, if the money's on the table, I got to do whatever. Here's a message. Here's a song with the message talking about, we get a lot of offers, but we're going to keep turning them down because we're not going to compromise who we are for money. Awesome song from Pacifier. This song is actually one of the main things that this show is about. We don't do message music sessions for views. Honestly, nothing on the Rock Files is really done for views. It's done for information, done for content, and sharing the message. Simple as that. It goes where it goes. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, for those that want to do business, you know what I'm saying? Right here. Yes, John mentions the lyric from the song. I gotta leave before you make me an offer I can't refuse. Talk about it. Not everything is money. Very few things are money. Okay? Integrity, freedom, peace, all the love of Almighty Yahweh, things like that. That is far above money. And this is a legendary reggae rock band, Pacifier, that's saying, look, just because you put an offer down that has money doesn't mean you're going to move me. Doesn't mean you're going to own me or control me. Awesome song. Salute to John for catching that. That's right. That is one of the main messages of that song. And actually one of the main messages of this show. All right. So that is Pacifier once again. And we're also going to give you a small bio on them. And Pacifier also has their own page here. So this song you can find, again, the name of the song is Offer. Let's go down a little bit. The name of the song is Offer. This by a group called Pacifier, Passafire. On the topic page, the name of the song is Offer. Also, they do have their own page where you can find more of their live performances. Now we're gonna wait on playing this one, all right, because it's a whole concert thing they did here. We're gonna wait before we play this. But we also just want to give you the page that you can find. All right. Good. All right, let's go ahead and move this back a little bit. Actually, a whole lot. Excellent. All right. This is their page on YouTube. You're more than welcome to subscribe to also. This is Pacifier the Band. Pacifier the Band. So still the same spelling, all one word with the band. Passafire, the band. You're more than welcome to check it out. And this is live at Red Rocks, the video here, but they got tons of things, tons of awesome songs, all original, all written. So here's a message to bands there. Message to bands out there. Please get back to writing. Don't just do cover tunes and karaoke all day. Get back to writing songs. Your contribution, your vibe. What's your independent thought? As John mentioned, once again, salute to John. Be sure to subscribe to John on YouTube also. The lyric, I gotta leave before you make me an offer I can't refuse. Right. That's an allusion to being controlled. Fantastic song from them. So later on in the show, we're gonna go a little bit more in depth about who Pacifier is. You know, how long we know some of their accomplishments and all that good stuff. Yep. We got a couple more. We're going to play. Let us now go to. We could go to this one right now. But let's go to. Yeah. You know, we're going to go to this one. Here's a song from Reek Ruger. That's right, Reek Ruger. Reek Ruger is one of your top virtual battle rap rookies right now, 2025, by far. Honestly, maybe one of your top virtual battle rappers of 2025. Here's a song from him. It's called Grateful Dead. Grateful Dead official music video. Find it.
Hey, yo, Twice.
Hold on one second. Let's go ahead and get this back. All right, good. Yeah. So this is a song you can find right on Content Cartel. All right. I'm going to give you the channel first, and then we're going to put on Content Cartel. The name of this song is Grateful Dead from Reek Ruger, official music video. And of course, as usual, enough of the delay. Let's get to the replay right now. Reek Ruger.
Hey, yo, Twice. I felt that shit, nigga.
And I'm trying to make a difference.
That's all we could do, you heard?
In so many ways.
I done been through so much shit, my nigga.
And I need
When I hear that pain, my nigga, that shit just resonate, you heard?
as I'm finding my place.
R.I.P. Lucy.
Yes, I'm trying
R.I.P.
to
Phil.
make a
Miss y'all niggas, man. Free Smiley.
difference. How long it takes.
Scotty C got this one. Hey yo, trust me Twice. I know what it's like to have a fucked up life. Have kids, get ridiculed cause I love my wife. They wasn't there when I was jammed, had to tough that fight. Or to see my fam tears when I got cuffed that night. I was looking for my brothers when I stood in front of judges. Shout out to my cousin, he was there when niggas wasn't. A lot of niggas only come around because you buzzing. But the moment you get busted, act like they don't owe you nothing. Phil told me don't forget about him when I'm famous. And he knew that I would make it. Dead or alive, Reek Ruger was his favorite. Now the conversation's sacred and his name on it engraved, man. I've been to more funerals than I could count. Questioning the Lord, how the fuck I make it out? Lucy did 10 and ran it up when we got out. But we'd rather have him than them bands in his account. I do this shit for them, I don't do it for the clout. Speak on one of them and I'll shoot you in your mouth. Uber to your house while you coolin' with your spouse. They don't know who the shooter cause the Ruger unannounced. Jersey nigga, mama had to move me to the south. Still remember when she found a toolie in the house. Robbing niggas was helping putting some food up in the house. But I could never really tell her what it truly was about. Probably why she threw me out, but I'm used to it. You know, she was old school, I'm a new student. Then she seen me on the news, I was going through it. I was just confused and recluse, that's why no one knew it. That's the shit that's hurting me, I'm dealing with uncertainty. Like what if the day that I fully changed when they murdered me? Just say a prayer in church for me and know I wasn't perfect, B. Just hope I inspired you, whether personally or virtually, encourage me. Cause currently it's people I hurt and they want the worst for me. It's things that I did that I can't reverse with a verse for me. Just know if I'm dead or I don't make it out of surgery, you ain't gotta wear a shirt for me. Just hope you niggas learn from me. Make a plan for your life, execute it perfectly. Fuck what people say, just remember what you heard from me. You only live once, approach every day with urgency. Make peace more than enemies, I promise it ain't worth it, B. I promise. Scotty C got this one? Y'all niggas, man. Remember this always, you heard? It's Reek Ruger. If they ain't telling you this, get them out your circle quick, you heard?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Grateful Dead for Reek Ruger. You can find this song live on Content Cartel, and also be sure to go to Reek Ruger's YouTube page right here. Right as salute to Content Cartel for having the promo on point. This song was just released, as you see, April 14th, which was 10 days ago, right? There you go. So first of all, you can find this song, Grateful Dead, Reek Ruger. This is the official music video. Content Cartel, salute to Content Cartel. Be sure to subscribe, share the channel, all that good stuff. And also be sure to go to Reek Ruger's page right here, at Reek Ruger on YouTube. Both pages are on YouTube. Once again, the name of the song is Grateful Dead from Reek Ruger. Salute, salute. You know what it is. You know what it is. Let us now continue. Let's now continue. Here's Lords of the Underground and Snow Goons, straight from the DJ Alyssa Monsanto, her version, her remix, Cook 'em. This the slow down version. This is what they do in Houston. Alyssa, this is what they do in Houston, right? Salute.
This should be illegal. Doing It's cold nothing at the top. Cook 'em. Ain't lying to you, dog. This ain't gon' never stop. Cook 'em. Sometimes you gotta put the water in that pot. Cook 'em. Turn the fire on, homie. Heat it up. Cook 'em. Cook 'em. Cook 'em. Turn the fire on, homie. Heat it up. Cook 'em. Cook 'em. Cook 'em. Turn the fire on, homie, heat it
Hey,
up.
yo, I'm trying to decide if it's Frankfurt or Stuttgart. On the flight in, I'm arriving from that Newark. That part, flow tight, my art, great white, big shark, all week. We don't take no sleep. Apron hanging loosely on the garment as I whip it up. Sticks get banged and dropped. Do you pick it up? Nah, little scrapper, that's a throwaway. Listen up, bang, bang, snow lords better turn us up.
Mythical like the Yeti. Oldest go Becky Teppy, you're still very necessary. Things can get very hairy. Rappers out dysentery. My crew is so legendary. Talk to my secretary. Colder than February, December, and January. And I don't know no Lucy, but I do know Mary. This one for all of my little homies that's waking up. Now that you're starting to peep the game, let's shake it up. Even if we break it up, it's cold in the kitchen, crowding at the top. Cook 'em. Ain't lying to you, dog. This ain't gon' never stop. Cook 'em. Sometimes you gotta put the water in that pot. Cook 'em. Turn the fire on, homie. Heat it up. Cook 'em. Cook 'em. Cook 'em. Turn the fire on, homie. Heat it up. Cook 'em. Cook 'em. Cook 'em. Turn the fire on, homie, heat it up.
Let the eyes burn, stove top, I can melt a pot. Pan to dress it up, serve it till it's tabletop. Feed it to the people through them smartphones and desktops. Chef in the kitchen, we stay cooking hip hop. My new dead signature, the others they don't weigh enough. The glue, the stitching, this is called the healing up. Lord Jazz, mix it up, push it like a Tesla. Backflip, send me off the rope like a wrestler.
It'll all be over soon. The Lord's out in Germany in the snow with the goons. But you ain't got no passport, you are just from your room. Your lady see my name and license like she's howling at the moon. And you can have your degrees, I come from a better school. Like the Moors out in Spain, they try to forget the rule, You don't want me on your feature, you put me on any beat. I'm a monster, I'm a creature, I'll eat you. It's cold in the kitchen, crowding at the top. Cook 'em. Ain't lying to you, dog, this ain't gon' never stop. Cook 'em. Sometimes you gotta put the water in that pot. Cook 'em. Turn the fire on, homie, heat it up. Cook 'em. Cook 'em. Cook 'em. Turn the fire on, homie, heat it up. Cook 'em. Cook 'em. Turn the fire on, homie, heat it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Lords of the Underground and Snow Goons. That is a song called Cook 'em. You know where you can find this track, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. You can find this track live on DJ Alyssa Monsanto's page. That's DJ Alyssa, is ALYSSAMONSANTO. Be sure to subscribe. Hit the like button. There you go. Hit the like button, subscribe, share the channel. You know what it is. You know, currently in the chat, we have an all-star fair going on. You know what I'm saying? We got Jason M checking in. Salute to Jason M. Jason M, Jason M with the rock. John, what up? What up, Jason M? Be sure to subscribe to Jason M. Jason M, salute to Jason M. All that good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, we also got the legend himself, Bruce Leaf. Bruce Leaf is just dropping content. Bruce Leaf has an amazing part 1 of the conclave that went down involving the Catholic situation with the death of their last pope and all that good stuff. Yeah, a lot of that's been prophesized. You want to find out more, be sure to subscribe to Bruce Leaf. That's Bruce Leaf is spelled L-E-E-F, 2 E's, L-E-E-F. Be sure to check out Bruce Leaf. Much respect to Bruce Leaf. All that, and you know what it is. You know what it is. Now, okay. We're going to keep it going. We ain't going to stop. We're going to keep it going. Let's go here. OG Capri has recently dropped his CD. He recently got this EP. Hold on, OG. Hold up, OG. OG's like, well, Rock, I'm ready to go right now. Okay, all right, OG. OG's like, nah, I'm ready. Obviously, okay, we see OG. We see you, OG. Yeah, we see you, OG. All right, cool. Actually, let's go with Philly stories. Yeah, we're going to go with Philly stories. All right, this here. Okay, let's be sure we're good. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, this is from OG Capri and Lyrical. This is straight off of the Welcome to Philadelphia EP. Straight off the Welcome to Philadelphia EP from OG Capri and Lyrical. This song is entitled Philly Stories. Salute. And of course, enough of the delay. Let's get to the replay right now. OG Capri.
I'm just telling my story, my side. You know what I'm saying? But I'm speaking the truth. You don't gotta salute. Philly. Girl, remember our walks in the park? When you followed my lead in the dark? When you was Lois Lane and I was Clark? But that was back when I was lost, needed bookmarks. I was the hood guy, and she was book smart. Through the city, you was riding like push starts. She had a certain type, and I looked the part. Now we got kids, tree branch, when did it fall apart? Love had a price, it took cash at. Our fight at Myrtle Beach got mad whack. I avoid going there, it brings flashbacks. I gotta pass you too, though we were past that. I'm her knight in this long little queen, but my lady, the fire's going out, it's losing steam. I had to tell her she the woman of my dreams. And fuck tryouts, you already on the team. What about that young boy not at home? He in the mix, taking trips, taking bricks. His daddy don't exist, he's hurting, but he can't admit the lean got him feeling sick. Popping 30s when he on the drill, felt like John Wick.
I was told a mill ain't nothing after taxes, but a higher bracket and hopping out of drivable classes. Big machines, eyes buggy, lightning McQueen. To my dish split, carry Philly right on my spleen. I don't need an Adderall, I'm sleepy, I just go to sleep. Guess I'm nothing like these other rappers, how they notice me. Ambition different, this ain't rap, nigga, this poetry. Put on for my kids in my city, that's my brodies and them. Short tip, long gun, I'm not one of them. We was in the field, used to learn how to swim. If it ain't jewelry, I'm giving niggas gems. I don't wanna be in that spotlight, I'd rather have it damn. Women in my DM, this time around I'm loyal. And if you by my side, you get whatever, I'ma spoil you. If you ain't beneficial, girl, I can't do nothing for you. I call my daughters princesses, cause they all royal. What the fuck you think I do this for? I've been through pain. Praise be to Allah, confirmation on my chain. I don't want that bust down, I'm cool with plain Jane. Looking at me strange, like I worked this hard to stay the same. Yet again, just spent another check again. I'm better than I ever been. Rookie feel like I never been. Stevie Wonder, the haters, I'm on a mission. The ribbons in the sky for my love of music and chicken.
There we go. Good look. Appreciate John. Appreciate you, John. But yeah, once again, this is OG Capri and Lyrical. Philly Stories were off the Welcome to Philadelphia EP. You can find this right on the YouTube channel. Feed the feed globally with OG, with TNOG. With TNOG, hit the bell notification button, share the channel, like the channel. You know what it is. It ain't like you don't know. It's like you do know what it is. What it is. Simple as that. Simple as that. Yeah, especially in this lyric you see highlighted here. I don't want to be in that spot. I'd rather be in that BM, or it may say DM. Just the part about I don't want to be in that spot. Man, come on, man. Lyrical, salute to Lyrical, just spazzing on that track. Salute to Lyrical doing that. Like, hey, and every song we play. Now look, okay, so we have a comment. So salute to those on Instagram that are watching on YouTube, but they left a comment on Instagram. How come there's so much music? We try to stay away from profanity. However, the songs just become the exception. We're going to get further and further away from that. Believe that will be happening. We kind of stay that way, but it's mostly about the message. And actually, in this case, and actually in the case of the song before, it does not deter from the message. You know what I'm saying? So simple as that. So once again, that was OG Capri and Lyrical. Philly Stories off the Welcome to Philadelphia EP. As we proceed, see. All right. Yeah, we could play that. We could play this. We could play that. We you know what? Let's go ahead and so much music. Salute to all the independent individuals and all the independent companies that are dropping music so often. And salute to those that submitted this music to the Message Music Sessions. Hey, real quick, if you would like to submit your music, ladies and gentlemen, we got the King of Late Night in the building. His name is Mr. King Cole in the building. Be sure to subscribe to Snack King Cole. Simple as that. That's how it goes down. You know what I'm saying? And King Cole got some fire too. We will be playing a whole lot of that. We're gonna be playing a whole lot of that. Oh, someone asked, Rock, it's almost May. What's up with the music? Let it slow boil. We're on tour. Go tour, come back. Oh, but we got. I'm just saying. But and also King Cole got his music. We're going to be playing that very, very soon in a future Message Music Session show. And yes, we will be discussing some battle rap. A whole lot to discuss. There's been a whole lot of announcements, a whole lot of breakdowns. And you know what we're going to do? What we're going to actually take a look at. Maze is has two battles that are fascinating. Maze is going to battle a brother named No Need. That battle is 2 days from now. Well, technically kind of 3 days from now, because it's April 26th. But conceptually 2 days from now, Maze is battling No Need. Can almost guarantee hardly anybody in this part of the community knows who No Need is. We got the files. We got the files. Oh, the brother King Cole on fire as usual. All right. Salute King Cole. So, but before we do that, okay. So someone else asked, how do we submit your music to Message Music Sessions? It's very simple. It is very simple. First, you may salute as Cole just literally did. Literally, and Cole just submitted it. And this is what you can do also. You may submit your music first, of course, to IG at Boss EG Detroit, IG at Boss EG Detroit. You're more than welcome. All right. When you do submit your music, if it's not clearing it in the description, let's say you're not sending it from YouTube, just let us know what it is. We'll give it a listen. We'll hook it up. Simple as that. So that's on IG at Boss EG Detroit. Also, you may submit your music to, of course, YouTube, this wonderful channel that is called The Rock Files. Absolutely. You can submit it here. All you got to do, honestly, is just put the link in the comment section. You're more than welcome to do it. So that is YouTube. That is YouTube, The Rock Files. YouTube, The Rock Files. You're more than welcome to do that. And, of course, you may submit it also to Facebook. Facebook, Barack. Where'd it go? Okay, there it is. Facebook, Barack Enroll, Boss Entertainment Group Detroit. I'm going to repeat this for the umpteenth occasion. But Boss Entertainment Group Detroit is not just Barack. Okay? It is not. Boss Entertainment Group Detroit is a whole group and a whole network. That's how we're going to. All right? So here is where you can submit it on Facebook. That is Facebook, Barack Enroll, Boss Entertainment Group Detroit, right there. That's what you can look for on Facebook. You can also email us. You can almost email us at Boss Entertainment Group at yahoo.com. Boss Entertainment Group at yahoo.com. Salute. There it is right there. All right. So those are the main ways that you can submit music to us. Here's what we request. Have clean music. Now, if you don't have clean music and the message is that strong, you might be able to kind of sift through some of these other songs have. But we prefer clean music. It must have a groove. So singers, you've been submitting a whole lot of ballads lately. A whole lot of ballads. We're not going to be playing a lot of those because a lot of them are too slow. You know, we want to keep a vibe up. We want to keep a rhythm up with the show. It could be of any decade. So if you're a producer and let's say you did a song back in the 90s, you think it's sloppy, submit it to us. Let's give it a listen. It will play. As far as sound quality, someone asked about what type of sound quality it's got to have. As long as we can hear the music and the message, we're fine. We're fine. We ain't doing this whole, it must be super duper mastered and mixed like that. Of course, we prefer it to be. Yes, we do. Yeah, we do play mastered and mixed music here. But if you don't have it, it's that fire, we'll go ahead and do what we do, right? This is not so much a message or a music review show. This is more of a promotional show. All right. So we don't really rate songs here, but we will definitely give you the promo if it does get to the message music session list. Another thing to think about, how long should a song be? Someone asked that question. Maybe no more than 4 minutes, but if it's over that, we can work with it. All right. Most songs anyway are like nowadays are like what 2 to 3 minutes anyway. All right. But we can go for it. The second you start getting to 6 to 7 minutes, you might as well have an EP. All right. For one song. And look, our company has some long songs too. Sorry, our company has some songs that go a while too. You know, it all depends on the reason for that. So, but we prefer maybe 4 minutes or less. That's what we're shooting for. All right. So that's the email address right there. Salute. Let us now go here. And while we go here, we're going to go check our IG because we were just told to, and that's what we going to do. Let's go to, you know what? Can we go ahead and switch it up a little bit? Is that all right? You know what? That is all right. That is all right. Let's go here. Yeah. Let's get a little happy. Let's get a little happy. This song is Secret Pen by Bantu Nami, featuring Secret Pen by Bantu Nami. Here we go.
Have you ever heard about my song? This song of freedom I've kept for so long. Everybody needs someone whole, a higher vibe to heal their soul and our soul. But finding words feels like chasing air, a mystery I can't quite share. From emptiness to something real, notes are mirrors for what I feel. What do we know about music? It never hurts, it always brings joy. Even in sadness, it's still a friend, a voice to guide you till the end. You'll never be alone, just express yourself. The rhythm's your story, let your heart be felt. This is my secret and it contains such pain. Have you ever felt the power of my rhythm? This groove of mine that keeps us living. It moves through us from point to point, connecting hearts, making life rejoice. But every verse has its shadow side, a bit of my loneliness I can't hide. Your joy sometimes reflects my pain, but we dance to forget it again and again. Oh, my secret pen, it is a shadow in my hand. What do we know about music? Do we know it never hurts? It always brings joy. Oh yeah. Even in sadness, it's still a friend, a voice to guide you till the end. You'll never be alone. Never. Just express yourself. The rhythm's your story. Let your heart be felt. Let it be. Oh, my secret pen, this one that makes you dance and makes me cry. Remember, I'm more than words on a page. They're wings to break free from the cage. I'm giving you more than words to say. This playlist is your getaway.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Secret Pen by Batunami. By Batunami featuring Masato. Secret Pen by Batunami featuring Masato. You can go ahead and take a look at that full video when you would like to. That Secret Pen by Batunami. Nani by Batunami. You're welcome to subscribe to their channel. It is Batunami and Masato, the Afro Funk family. You can subscribe to that. Click the like button. All that good stuff. And you know what it is. Now, we got some submissions. We got some submissions that we're going to get to right now. Salute to Loso BX. What's that? We have some submissions that we just gathered from two incredible, actually two superstars in virtual battle rap right now. We're going to go ahead and get right to playing that. The first one we will play. Hold on. Okay, we just want to be sure we got our link right. Be sure our tech is tech and all that good stuff. All right, we should go. Okay, we're good. We're good. Solid. Let's actually go here. And okay, so someone just mentioned that the video on Facebook is sticking a little bit there. All right, we know how to solve that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do it like this. All right, let's go here. Waiting. Okay. So to everybody, Facebook, you're more than welcome to come to YouTube, all that good stuff. Appreciate y'all, man. And we'll be seeing y'all next week. All right. YouTube is in the house. That should improve the video quality right there for YouTube. All right. Okay. Now, let us go here. Let's see. Can we do this? I think we got it. Let me take a little bit. Oh, that's crazy. All right, that's not the right one. Okay, we'll get there in a minute. Let's try this. We'll do it this way. And in the meanwhile, you are now live and locked in with Message Music Sessions live on the Rock Files. And here we got it. Here we go.
I know you're proud of me.
Ladies and gentlemen. Cool. Video from, and if you take a look at our intro video, you'll see this wonderful production and this wonderful brother King Cole in the building. This is a song called Proud of Me Freestyle. All right, the song Proud of Me Freestyle live on Snack King Productions channel. Well, look, no more replay, no more delay. Let's get to the replay right about now.
I know you're proud of me. Look at all the shit I prevailed. The youngest of your seeds. Make sure the family eat well. I give them what they need. How far we always be well. I told Brody change the ways. I'm praying he don't see jail to live another day. I'm praying I don't see hell. Ain't no telling what I do for my family. Just know I mean well. No, you ain't next to me. No, you ain't next to me. But I'm hoping you can see. I'm praying you can see.
I was 15 and you were just a year younger. But I looked up to you like a big brother. You looked out for me like I was never down when I was with you. You had it covered. My mother was your mother. When you died, she lost a son. One more day of kicking it with you would be so fun. I think about it, contemplating, holding a gun. Life just ain't the same without you, but I can't run. Your God kids are good, AP.14 and bigger than me. Rory's so smart and tall and funny already. Me and Shorty not together no more, we wasn't happy. I left the house and was homeless. I stayed up in the valley. Now I got my own spot with the kids, this is my reality. But she still comes around, cause we family. Zach's at Wazoo getting her degree, shit wasn't easy. But I know you looking down, proud of me.
I know you proud of me. Look at all the shit I prevailed, the youngest of your seeds. Making sure the family eat well, I give them what they need. How far we always be well, I told Brody change the ways. I'm praying he don't see jail to live another day. I'm praying I don't see hell. Ain't no telling what I do for my family, just know I mean well. No, you ain't next to me. No, you ain't next to me. But I'm hoping you can see. I'm praying you can see.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is King Cole, Proud of Me Freestyle. You can catch that live on Snack King Productions. That's fire, man. That's fire. See, that's a song that's actually saying something. And see, it's more than just you know, like okay, out of circles, they call that the goodbye song, or they call it a mourning song, MOURNING song, right? But that song is talking about not just respecting those who pass. It's also talking about, look, this is how we're going to carry on what you would want me to do after, you know, when you pass. It's a fantastic song. Fantastic song. Once again, that is a Proud of Me freestyle, King Cole, Snack King Productions. You're more than welcome to subscribe to that. Click the bell notification button. Hit the like button like we are about to do right now. Salute to King Cole. And if you want to find out more from that, be sure to subscribe to Snack King Productions. Proud of Me freestyle. You know what it is. You know what it is. Awesome song. Awesome song. In fact, right now, right live, and we rarely do this, we're going to add this right to the Message Music Sessions list right now. There you go. See, so what King Cole just did by submitting, we gave it a listen. We did it live. It's going to stay. That's how you submit music. Now we have another submission. Okay, we have another submission. Let's get to it. Let's see here. We got one from somebody. The liar, he be lying. So now. Okay, now this title, we're gonna try this. All right, we're gonna try this, Loso. Yeah, so we just gave it away who it's from. Ladies and gentlemen, it is from one of the best, honestly, one of the best battle rappers out here, not just in virtual, but period. You know, no matter where you go, this is one of the hottest commodity in battle rap. He has now submitted a song. Okay. Here's a song from Loso, be right. The song is called Ho, as you see right there. All right. So we're gonna give it a listen, see what's up. And right now we're gonna see if it can go. Here's Loso BX and Y. So enough of the dick. Let us now get to the replay now.
You say I was a hoe, cause I just finished kissing a chick 10 hours ago. A hoe. She used to say I was a flirt, doing dirt. It didn't matter if you were being hurt. A hoe. She used to say I was a hoe, plus she caught me messing with Mia from the second floor. A hoe. I know nobody want a hoe on the creek with a different woman every other week. A hoe. Hey yo, we used to fight a lot and all. Plus you always disagree when I say that I'm in charge. And you be constantly annoying me, always trying to teach me about honesty and loyalty. Hounding on my fucking back, ask me where the fuck I'm at. Hickey on my neck, then you ask me what the fuck is that? Just calm down, I got into a fight and all. She know that I told a lie, and I'm acting like a dog. Oh, she used to say I was a hoe on the low, flirt with every single woman that I know. But you know, I couldn't keep it in my pants, but I think that I could change if you just gave me a chance. She used to say I was a Mac, to my hat on my back. You would wonder where I'm at while you sleeping in your bed. It don't get lonelier than that, holding back from the feeling that make you want me back. A hoe. She used to say I was a hoe, cause I just finished kissing a chick 10 hours ago. A hoe. She used to say I was a flirt, doing dirt. It didn't matter if you were being hurt. A hoe. She used to say I was a hoe, plus she caught me messing with Mia from the second floor. A hoe. I know nobody want a hoe on the creek with a different woman every other week. A hoe. You used to say I was a hoe ever since the day I met Vicky at the corner store. A hoe. Vicky knew you was my wife, but she put it in my head. She said that you don't treat me right. I'm remembering the day that you went away with your ex where you would stay, but only for a night. A hoe. I guess that I can't let it go, so I don't and I won't. Then you wrote a little note, then you said I was a hoe. My heart colder than the snow, in the sleet, in the rain, saying two could play that game. A hoe. I guess that I'ma be a hoe, and I done with the bed with everybody that you know. A hoe. Baby, that's just what I am. Understand, I'm a man. I won't try to do it again. God damn, hold me for a second, then you let me go. Now I'm thinking that's the reason that I became a hoe. A hoe. She used to say I was a hoe, cause I just finished kissing a chick 10 hours ago. A hoe. She used to say I was a flirt, doing dirt. It didn't matter if you were being hurt. A hoe. She used to say I was a hoe, plus she caught me messing with Mia from the second floor. A hoe. I know nobody want a hoe on the creek with a different woman every other week. A hoe.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Loso BXNY with the song entitled You See What It Is. You See What It Is. So Loso, that's a crazy concept. The concept is fantastic. If you ever have like a clean version of that or a cleaner version of that, we're gonna add that, man. We're gonna add that. That was fire. That was fire. Because it wasn't just about, sex. It was about the complexities of a relationship, of going through someone's insecurities versus someone's actual movement. That's a common occurrence in a lot of relationships, and Loso paying it well. So Loso, you got one, bruh. You got one. Just clean up a little bit, man, and we like to play that. Really like that concept. Salute to Loso BXNY. By the way, you can find this song on Loso BXNY channel right here. Loso BXNY. Let's highlight that. Loso BXNY right here. Subscribe as we have already. Hit the like button as we're doing right now. Hit the bell notification button. Loso got a ton of stuff, actually. He got a ton of really fire material there, man. He really does. And, we're going to be adding a whole lot more to it, all that good stuff. And since we see it right here. Yeah, right. There you go. There you go. John just said it. Definitely all we really ask of this show, all that's really asked of the show is music that says something. I don't know if anybody, look, we don't know, representing the show, we don't know if anyone else peeps, but on a lot of radio, first of all, who still listens to over-the-air radio in the car, right? So even with a lot of music sounds the same, right? And most music is just like, well, I'm just trying to get on, I'm just trying to sell, hopefully get signed. And you can hear it in the production. See, all the music has one thing in common that we played here. It's organic. It's organic. That is what that talent wanted to say on that track. From Cole that you just heard, Ghost you just heard, before with Boston Entertainment Group, Pacifier you just heard, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, yeah. Yep. Bruce, we own it. Bruce, we own that right now. We're on that right now. It might be tough. Bruce, we're just going to go right to your channel. We're just going to go right to your channel and just do it that way. Because even though we're on I don't know if anyone can tell, but we're on like a newer, more revamped server here. Yeah, we're on a newer, more revamped server here. So let's see what we can do. First of all, we got to get something straight. Just notice something. Yeah, we got to get something straight right now. Yeah, because it ain't straight as it could be. There's something missing. Boom. There we go. Yeah. Look, apologize for that. Someone said, "Where's the background? The background different." We got you. Yeah. Was it kind of a hurry? All that good stuff. We're gonna go to before we go to Bruce Leaf. No, you good. Oh, really? Oh, that's an exclusive. Hold on. King Cole, 1983 EP coming soon. Fire. 1983 EP coming soon from King Cole. Fire. This is what we're talking about. All right. So we're gonna highlight that right there. Suits everybody in the chat. Now, so we're gonna go. We actually want to play a song before we get to Bruce Leaf. Hold on a minute. Before we get to Bruce Leaf, we're gonna play this. Alrighty. Can we get to that? Okay. Just want to be sure. You want to be sure that you know what we haven't done in a minute. We got to do this, man. And by the way, everything is fair use on this channel. We got to say this. Everything is fair use on this channel. Message Music Sessions, The Rock Files does not assume any ownership of any music played here. It is simply to play the music, highlight it, and promote it. That is it. And also to give a light to independent organic music. Again, any song with a message and a groove of any genre of any decade. And since we said of any decade, it's been a while. We got to do this. It's been a while. We got to do it. We got to do it. We got to do what we do. I'm saying, hey, we got to do it. Hold on a minute. Not that one. We got to play the essence of message music. We said remember what we said now. We said any song with a message and a groove of any genre and of any decade, right? Well, guess what? Oh, yeah. We're going to do this. Should we do this? Or should we do this? And a lot of these songs have been so sampled. As you see, yeah, we have an extensive, man. Look at all this. Man. Yeah. R.I.P. to this legend right here. R.I.P. to this legend. We're going to go back. This grown folk music. This grown folk music. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Gerald Levert, Casanova, way back in the 80s. Let's go. Legends never die, classics never die. That is Gerald Levert with Casanova. A couple things about this song. Just to highlight. Y'all peep the change? First of all, you peep that vibe, right? Like if you listen to the music of it, you hear the bass line and all this, and this is like late 80s, early 90s. Let's see exactly, specifically, when this was released. It should say right here. All right. Yeah, Casanova, Gerald Levert. Oh, 87. There you go. Late 80s, early 90s. There you go. Now, first, we want to show you a bit of education on some music. Because quite frankly, the world can use it. All right. Notice who's all involved in this. Now, this is very important. You have a live in the recording of this song. You have a live saxophone. You still have to, so you have a good mix of acoustic instruments with produced grooves and things. Notice who the producer is. So not only was Mr. Joe Levert singing, he also produced and programmed the music himself. More, and also what a producer does, they usually select the musician. So he selected all these individuals. Notice how many different writers and arrangers you have. Now we know how writer credit, arranger credit goes, right? Somebody could just be sitting there and say, well, look, I'm just gonna give it to you. But the point is, a whole team was involved in just this song. That's why it's so very well produced. Also, this is a reggae song. A lot of people say that ain't reggae, that's R&B. Listen to the vibe of the music. Listen to how that bass drops. Listen to how the chords move, right? Listen very close. We're just gonna play a little bit of it from the beginning. All right. Yeah. Hear that? Dot, dot, dot. Hear that? Boom, boom, boom. Now, if we were to play right now, a 1987, let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna go to 1987. 1987. We're just gonna go 1987 dance or reggae. Simple as that. Dance or reggae. So we're doing this live. All right. You Joe Levert. Boo, do, 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 do. Right. Okay. Now here are the top reggae hits, according to you, according to this list, and we'll be able to here comes some of the reggae hits of that. Peep the similarities. Peep the similarities. Hold on. Hear that? Did you hear the sound of that keyboard? Listen again. This is a song from Frankie called Paul Sarah. This was one of the top reggae hits of 1987. All right. So listen again. We're not gonna play the whole song, but just listen to the similarity of the sound of that keyboard and a similar rhythm. Now it is slowed down in Casanova when it goes do do do, right? Do do do. Now listen to this. Do 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 do. Right? If you slow that down and go do 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 do. See that? Oh yes. It really goes there. And by the way, in reggae, that's called a skank. Boop. And the whole point of this is not to say that the whole world is reggae. It's saying that Casanova is a reggae song. Just slow down. Even with the drums, even with the drum sound. We're gonna wait for the kick. Go now, don't look back. We've drawn the line. Move on. It's so good to go back in time. Wait for the kick. Oh, I would never find a girl like you. For after anything takes two, with fire and ice. So that is a dancehall reggae form of a song called Sarah. Actually, the song is listed on. It's Frankie Paul. Frankie Paul is a dancehall legend. All right. You see what's happening here? The melody in this dance. This is a dancehall track, right? The melody in this song is the same, similar melody as it was in Casanova. I'm not Casanova. I never find another girl like you. See that? And that is on top of a dancehall track. Casanova. Do 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 do. Right? So that's how integrated music is. Who would think? And by the way, Sarah, the song Sarah, before it was done by Frankie Paul, was done by a group called Jefferson Starship. You see how all this Jefferson Starship is a rock band. Frankie Paul's a dancehall legend. Gerald Levert's an R&B legend. You see this? That's how integrated music is. Just a little trip for you. Let's get back. Let us now go. We're gonna play one more song from back in the day, as they say. We're gonna just call it instant classic. We're gonna do one more instant classic. One more. Not this one. Not yet. Why don't you just let that song play, man? Hold on a minute. Let it slow, boy. My goodness. Anyway, let it slow, boy. What else we got? You know what? Hold on. So we did R&B, right? All right, cool. let's go to let's go a little bit somewhere else for a minute. Let's go somewhere else for a minute, and then we're gonna play Bruce Leaf. Let's go somewhere else for a minute. And by the way, half of the hip hop songs that individuals can consider classic, they are dancehall songs. Yeah, they are. They really are. All right, let's go to. I hope we got it. Oh, we do? That's not what we're looking for though. Where it be? Oh man. All right, that's all right. We'll be okay. Let's see if we can find. Okay, we'll go here. So we're gonna go a little bit closer to the 90s, maybe like late 90s if we can. Oh yeah, we got it. We're not playing that. Go here. Let's go here. Yeah, we're not gonna play all. We should be able to play something. Play this. Yeah.
Yeah, this that kind of joint that make everybody wanna bop their head.
But anyway, you can catch me any day, sipping Hennessy, and my peeps get plenty A. There many ways to see that I hold this dough. Cats faked it, I made it, I told you so. Mocha latte, kid, me no play, stress-free, sexy, and my ego, babe. You know, it's a pity that y'all look like idiots. Your boo, man, no.
Hold on, stop right there. Now, oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got the legend P Black in the building. The P stands for prime moment to come in the room, man. Salute to P Black. Be sure to subscribe to P Black. Listen very close to this. We're gonna break this song. We're gonna break this song down. Magneto in the building. What's up, Magneto? Salute. Be sure to subscribe to Magneto. Yeah, we will be discussing some battle rap in a couple minutes. Right after we play this song, we're gonna play. Who we got? Yeah, we got Bruce Lee. Yeah, we got Bruce Lee because we played low. So yeah, we're gonna play Bruce Lee and get back to more message music sessions. Now, I want you to peep something in this track, right? Again, we're showing the integration of it all.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, this is Nicole featuring Missy Elliott and Mocha Make It Hot, the official video. We're gonna give all the places to find this in a minute. So, but listen closely to this groove. First of all, that organ, that organ sound is definitely. It's a cross the inspirational / gospel organ sound, but it's definitely a reggae organ sound. So you have a good mix here, right? You know what I'm saying? You have a good mix here.
Make everybody wanna bop their head.
But anyway, you can catch me any day, sipping Hennessy, and my peeps get plenty A. There many ways to see that I.
You hear that bass line? Do. It's a reggae. That's a quintessential reggae bass line, and it's also a funk one. So that's a reggae funk mix. Let's go.
Hold this dough. Cats faked it, I made it. I told you so. Mocha latte, kid. Me no play. Stress-free, sexy, and Montego Bay.
What she just say? Stress-free, sexy, and Montego Bay. Guess what Montego Bay is? Look, again, about 90% of the greatest hip-hop songs ever are Caribbean. See that? Just saying though. Let's keep moving.
You know, it's a pity that y'all look like idiots. Your boo, let me know when I should rip this cat.
My man, he don't call me anymore. We don't even kiss. Am I his fool? What must I do to keep him loving me? All this love I give, that ain't you. Got what you want, I got what you need. Ooh, this time I'ma make it hot. Come on, I got what you want, got what you need.
That drum pattern. Okay, so it's a boom bap drum pattern, but there's a drop. For those that are familiar, there's a one drop pattern in that. We're gonna go back like just 10 seconds. Right here. Peep this.
Ooh, this time I'ma make it hot. Come
When it goes boom, boom, bop, then cop that part of that. That's a one drop part of that hip hop. That's why this music is timeless. Know what I'm saying? That's why it's timeless, because it has such a good mix of classic material that stretches over the genres. All right, let's keep playing more.
I got what you want, got what you need, baby. Can I get another shot? Come on, this time I'll make you hot. Call my man at the crib. He turned off his phone, said to call him back. Why silly me? Why didn't I suspect? Making love to someone, boy, you killing me. I got what you want, got what you want, got what you need, yeah, what you need.
Okay, so here's what we fast forward. We're going immediately to where Missy Elliott starts rapping. Peep the rhyme scheme she raps on with it.
This time I'ma make it. I'm sitting on the side of the curb with a pocket up. I don't know if y'all heard, I'm high as a bird. I can fly like Kelly, I glide like skates. Man, it's like Puff with no legs.
That is a definite dance hall pattern. Me when I'm in like Puff with no skates. Like if we were to play a track right after that, it would flow right in. So she's using what in Jamaican culture they call it toasting. We'll call it reggae rapping. She's actually kind of reggae rapping here. And no, the whole world is not reggae. We're just saying this track is.
I'm high as a bird. I can fly like Kelly, I glide like skates. Me with no Timberland, it's like Puff with no legs. Wait, hold up, wait a minute, what you say? Back it up, give me space. Who that? Nicole Ray. By the way, DJ, better play all day. Make the whole run say, damn, it's so yeah.
Okay. So look, for those that want to see that video in full, that's the classic from Nicole featuring Missy Elliott and Mo. Let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, 1998. There you go. 1998. There it is. This song was released. This is the official video from 1998. Make It Hot from Nicole featuring. This is from the Up Rocks channel. Okay. Boom. There we go. This is from the Up Rocks channel. Feel free to, you're more than welcome. Up Rocks, that's UPROXX, UPROXX. Be sure to subscribe to that. Hit the bell notification button. Subscribe. All that. You know what it is. All that. You know what it is. If you want to see the whole video in full, all that good stuff. Now, let us get to the good brother, Bruce. Hold on. All right, cool. We got you. We're going to get Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee just dropped another banger. Look, Bruce Lee might be one of the most slept on rappers in this community, man. Bruce Lee is crazy with lyrics. Crazy with it. He has a song called Contract Killer we're going to right now. Yeah. Cool. All right. And then after that, I think we took care of everybody. Oh, we did. There it is. They're right there. Contract Killer, Bruce Lee. That's what we're talking about. All right, this is Bruce Lee, Contract Killer. We'll give you all the promo right after.
I'm on my J.O.
Wow, early. Bruce don't wait. Salute to Bruce. Bruce like, nah, I'm ready to rap right now. Okay, when Bruce says you ready to rap right now? Right now, my brother, we are ready to play right now. Contract Killer, Bruce Lee. And as usual, no more delay. Let's get to the replay right now.
I'm on my J.O.B. Deadly signature, like a contract killer. The occupation is sinister. Stolen memory, no way to remember. Mysterious wordplay, speaking agenda. Mesmerized by the way the speech was delivered. I entered like a ninja and vanished before the whispers. She was left in front of her vanity mirror, cut from ear to ear, covered in glitter. Who would have known your little sister was a stripper who did business with the minister? The church's offering paid the figures. It was a mess. But the message couldn't spread throughout, they both had to go. Used like a sacrificial goat. One worked the pole, the other had ties with the Pope. The whore and the ordained had to be made as in because what was to come was so ample. Operation Vatican sex scandal. Let's light these Roman candles and find some music to dance to. How romantic. The bishop from the Knights of Malta had private service behind the altar. He sold his daughter to hid behind the cross in the name of our Father.
Oh, Bruce! Yo, Bruce Leaf. Yeah, it's been a while since we did this, and usually we let the track play, but Bruce Leaf, Bruce, the legend Bruce Leaf, live on YouTube. Hey, Bruce, that's how you rap. Oh my gosh. And it's not just what he's saying, it's how it's interwoven with the topics. Yeah, we got to go back 30 seconds with this. Peep this scheme. Peep this flow, dog. Oh, my Bruce. Let's go for right here.
The church's offering paid the figures. It was a mess, but the message couldn't spread throughout the villages. So both had to go, used like a sacrificial goat. One worked the pole, the other had ties with the Pope.
One worked the pole, the others had ties with the Pope. Okay, let's just go.
And the ordained had to be made as an example because what was to come was so ample. Operation Vatican sex scandal. Let's light these Roman candles and find some music to dance to. How romantic. The bishop from the Knights of Malta had private service behind the altar. He sold
the bishop from Malta had private service behind the altar. Bruce!
His daughter to get slaughtered, hid behind the cross in the name of our Father. If I'm caught, I'ma die a martyr. I got a story to tell, rights to Arthur. This gets darker than a pitch black paint marker. Scriptures told you about the fire starters, logs and copper dust. We gotta cure the disease amongst us. I signed above the line, in God we trust. I guard what is unprotected from the unjust. My advice for war is don't forget your guns, all for a lump sum. Hey yo, and it's off to the dump. All for the power of drugs, what can end up in the trunk? Blame yourself, look what you done. Look at who you become. When time's up, they know where to run. You're cooked, fried, toast. The deal was wrote, the meal will be well done when we won the votes. Murder was the case, that's all the detective knows. He's also hired as an official, sent to dispose. He leads that point.
That's all the detective knows. He's also hired as an official. Oh, come on.
To the roads of Rome, he was a Jesuit coat. He's one of those, a brother to the oath. La Costa Nostra was the quote. That's how a life of a crime boss goes. When you lose your status quo, what's biblical will shine in the light like gold. I gotta go as the night gets cold. For every hit sold, I move like a ghost. I claim insanity, I take the schizo approach. My lawyer Garagos will have the case closed. Adios, it's time to roll up. I fade back into the smoke before the police roll up.
Good evening. In an age habituated to violence, nothing could have shocked the world more than the news from the Vatican today. Pope John Paul II shot and seriously wounded. Pope John Paul II shot and seriously wounded. Rushed to hospital, undergoing hours of surgery. Tonight he is apparently in satisfactory condition. Last public audience in St. Peter's Square, driving in a white Jeep-like vehicle through a crowd of the faithful estimated at 15,000 or more. As usual, he was surrounded by Vatican.
Bruce, that is so fire. So Bruce Leaf with yet another banger. And look, for those that look, we're just giving you what we have of this show, of what we see. Of course, hey, it's all open to interpretation, but that was fire and a half. Bruce Leaf, be sure to subscribe to Bruce Leaf's channel right here. Yeah, contract song. And honestly, there's so much to break down of this song. We broke it down pretty well, but man, this song was incredible. And for those that's into actual history, independent thinking, independent information, that's gold, bro. That's gold, man. Bruce Leaf, live on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to it. That's Bruce Leaf is spelled Leef. Live on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Click the bell notification button. The name of that song you just heard was Contract Killer. Salute, 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 man. That was incredible. That was, man. Yeah, we're about to add that right now. We're adding that right to message. And honestly, the message is, And it's writing the song. My advice to you is to get ready for war, because of what's coming. Simple as that. It's not just a rant complaint song about, oh my goodness, this is all bad and all that. This is a song that's saying, listen, this is what's going to happen. It's already been ordained. All right. So perfect. So because it's going to happen, be sure you prepare yourself. This is how you prepare yourself. And this is what you're preparing yourself against. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Fire, fire. Elk Bomb's in the building. Salute to Elk Bomb. By the way, we missed someone. Battle Rap Bodega's in the building. Let's go back up in the night. Battle Rap Bodega. Salute to Battle Rap Bodega, man. Be sure to subscribe to Battle Rap Bodega. Can't wait till Battle Rap Bodega come back with more fire material, fire lives, and all this good stuff. Apologize for the delay in that. There's so much going on, but definitely be sure to subscribe to Battle Rap to the Bodega. Simple as that. We want to go ahead and get that. It should be up here. All right, cool. Up here. Where you at? Oh, okay. Let's go over here. There it is right here. Yeah, definitely. Yes, Battle Rap Bodega. Salute to Battle Rap Bodega. Be sure to subscribe to Battle Rap Bodega. Talking too fast. Battle Rap Bodega. Battle Rap Bodega spelled Bodega, all one word. And a fantastic channel over there. Salute to Philly and everybody over there. Battle Rap to the Bodega. Absolutely. Subscribe. That's what this is all here for. All right, cool. Why is this? What's up with here? What's up over here? All right, anyway. Okay, we're good. Cool. Beautiful. All right, there we go. All right, we're good now. All right, Elk Bomb's in the building. Elk Bomb, what up? And yes, ladies and gentlemen, Greg the Great's in the building, rightfully so. Greg, we're going to be dropping the code in a minute. You know what we're going to do? We're going to play one more song, and then we're going to transition into No Lose Chat dropped a battle. No Lose Chat actually dropped a couple battles from their latest card, Protocol 5. We're going to go ahead and do something we rarely have done. We're going to go ahead and have a panel review some of this battle, give their thoughts and all this stuff. And of course, after that, we're going to do one battle. This is the 3-round battle we're going to do. Oh, man. Wait. Anyway, this is a 3-round battle we're going to do. As we review that battle, of course, they're going to let you know what they got coming up. And also, there's a whole lot of battles that's going to be dropping. I mean, Pablo is going to be battling J Pyro on the Ring 3. Is that the Ring 4? On the Ring 3? On the Ring 4. I mean, what are we doing? We're talking about last season's 2024 Virtual Battle Rap Champ versus Pablo, who basically Pablo might be talking in-game virtual battle rapper. Yes. I mean, what else? Paulo Picasso's battle Clip Corleone. Okay. He's battled Viral Money. He's battled Rick Ruger now. He's going to be battling Rio Nicosi after that, or actually before that? After that. Yeah, after that, he's going to be battling Pyro. He was supposed to battle Innovate. And Pyro arguably, okay, so he has a loss against Rick Ruger officially, but there's a lot of consensus that says Pablo got it. But hey, Rick Ruger got the money. Salute to Rick Ruger. Salute to Rick Ruger. This is 2025 is turning out to be kind of fire for battle rap. But hold on, let's play one more song. Great the Great in the building. No, we're gonna play one more song. Oh yeah. This Still Message Music Sessions, episode 14. We know what it is. You know what we do. All that good stuff. Let us play maybe one or two more songs. We'll see. All right. Yeah. Okay, cool. Boom. There we go. Alrighty. Yes. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we got BA in the building from Get Your Bars Way Up Media. BA in the building. Salute. Yeah, let's get to some vibe. Let's get to some vibe. We're gonna get to some vibe. Let's get to some vibe. Again, Elk Bomb in the building. Salute to Elk Bomb. Let's get to some vibe, man. Let's vibe. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to play this. We're gonna play one more from Pastor Fire, then we're gonna close it out. Okay, there we go. This is from Pastor Fire. This is a song called Feel It. A song called Feel It. Listen closely. I'm going to end with some vibe. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a song called "Feel It." That's one of their most known, most successful. And honestly, y'all caught the lyric. Hold on, y'all caught the lyrics to say that everybody got a problem, but they don't want to solve them. They only want to profit from them. Y'all caught that? Man, so what's a pacifier? Y'all better go ahead and subscribe. Pacifier, the band, that is where you can find this video at. Pacifier, the band, that's from 2015. Again, gonna say it again. Any song with a message and a groove, any genre of any decade with a groove. Salute to that. Pacifier is spelled spelled P-A-S-S-A-F-I-R-E, the band, T-H-E-B-A-N-D. The song is called Feel It. No pause. You can hear it now. That's pause, bro. There ain't no pause. That song's fire. As Loso BX and Y says right there. So to Loso, be sure to subscribe to Loso BX and Y. Elk Bomb in the building. Sounds real nice, no doubt. Yeah, no, you're talking about one of the talk about it, Elk Bomb. I like the lyrics about the divine within. And also, if you peep later on in that lyric, it talks about how it's threatened and all that, you know. And look, it's saying no matter what and also the whole motif of the song is no matter what you're going on, keep holding on, right? It's very similar to the Sounds of Blackness song we play, right? Optimistic, no matter, you can win, you can win, keep your head to the sky, you can win. That's the same thing here. So it goes from problems to problems. That's another song that goes from problems to problem solving. Kind of the theme of the show tonight. Last song coming up. Coming up. We got Loso BX and Y with a comment that says, nah, that song was super fire. Most certainly is. It most certainly is. And by the way, that's who we just were on tour with, Pacifier. We're on tour with Pacifier. There's another festival. Pacifier right now is out of Maryland. They're out of Maryland. If you check the Facebook, and I think the Instagram, you'll see the pictures of some pictures of that studio stuff we were doing, all that. Oh yeah, stay tuned. Moves, good people. Moves. Yes. Salute. Now, of course, we're going to end with the classic of this show. One of the classics of the guys here. Incredible song here from. Hold on a minute. There it is. Yeah, definitely. This song takes it home right here. Spread the love, Lakeisha Layowa feature Phantom. Here we go.
You know it's all about peace, love, and unity. That's the unity message. We're sending out to the world and to every community. You understand that?
Take a look at willing to be of help to someone else. 'Cause much going on, and it's up to you and I to stand strong. This world is hurting, yeah. So many people dying each day from all this senseless killing. Got to be a better way. 'Cause all the hating and killing, lying and stealing, that will never get you too far. Oh no. But if you stand and be a leader, others will follow and realize that love is the only answer. It's all about love. You feel it in your heart. It's all about love. Can you feel it? It's all about love. Can you feel it in your heart? It's all about love. Can you feel it in your soul? Oh, let's spread the love. Spread the love. 'Cause love is what we need today. That's right. Spread the love. Spread love, peace, and unity.
How can you get up every day? I brag how much you get paid. When people are suffer, say no for them don't have nowhere to stay. Little youths in the ghetto, say no for them don't have nowhere to play. Watch the things what you do, my friend, and watch all the things what you say. 'Cause we living in a world right now where the laws enough of them not obey. So, can't act selfish in this time. Can't act like you alone really want shine. Because the youth them just a step up on crime. The people them a get so vile. That's why me say, spread the love, my friend. You know it is the order of the day. Again. Spread the love, my friend. And no matter what people want say, again. Spread the love, my friend. Too much evil they on display. Again. Spread the love, my friend. Because the love in the world a decay. Again. Spread the love, my friend. That's the way. That's the way.
Spread the love, 'cause love is what we need today. Oh, let's spread the love. Spread love, peace, and unity for you and me. Spread the love.
Spread the love, man. You know it is the order of the day. Again. Spread the love.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is one of the quintessential songs of this show. That is the video, Spread the Love, the Keisha show featuring Phantom. Often, well, how come you guys play that song so much? Well, first of all, it's a banging song. That's the one. And the other reason why is because it's a highly requested song. Simple as that. You know, the message speaks for itself. It's another song that goes from problem to problem solving. Again, Lakeisha Leoa, that's L-A, Keisha, Keisha, Leoa, Leoa, right there on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe. Click the bell notification, all that good stuff. Now, and you know what it is. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have now entered into, we're gonna keep it kind of short as we can. We've now dropped the code. What we're gonna do, we're gonna kind of do something a little bit different, but not completely crazy different. What we're gonna do is there was a battle that dropped, a couple battles that dropped. We're gonna take one of those battles. Salute to Paris of NLC No Lose Chat. That is a UK battle rap league. They dropped a card, Protocol 5. We got it on YouTube. We want to highlight a battle here. This is a battle between Craig G and Gast, G-A-A-S-T Buff. What we want to do, we're going to review this. Now, we saw the battle twice. We want to review this with the panel. If no one on the panel comes up, we're going to review it live on the stage, live on the channel. We want to see, as far as the battle goes, who is winning officially. Now, first watch, we got one person. Second watch, we got another person. And it's, no, we're not just going to go, well, what preference then? It's debatable. Let's really watch it. Let's get this out of here for a minute. All right, thank you. Of course, had to do that. All right, goodbye. Yeah, chill. All right. All righty. Let's go here. Let's go to this. Good. Perfect. All righty. It is not a very long battle at all. It is 3 rounds, but they're shorter rounds and all this. And this is going to also be a battle that really highlights why bars may not be enough in 2025. We keep saying that. Bars may not be enough because the other person is attacking them may have less intricate bars, but they may have a heavier attack. Let's take a look. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you, let's be sure, good. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you right now, Craig G versus Gast, G-H-A-S-T, the Protocol 5 rap battle. Here we go. Let's fast forward. Yeah, it should be here. Let's see.
So I don't want to end no
Co-host, your boy TM from the TMI podcast, the Gulag. Make some noise, y'all.
All right. So that should be noticed. So Paris, who's in the middle, she's hosting, and she's the leader and the proprietor of No Loose Chat. Again, that's the UK battle rap league. Salute to TM. TM was in conjunction with her doing this. You could almost take a look at this as kind of like No Loose Chat versus TMR, right? Because you have some of the stars over there, like Craig G is one. Crash is going to be another. Crash is the brother that battled Greg the Great. All that good stuff. They're going to be involved in this card. But in this battle, on the right you have Craig G. On the left you have Gas Buff. Here we go.
Right, so we got this one. Gas Buff versus Craig G. We flipped off camera. Craig G's going first.
Say yo. Craig G, you don't do this, you don't do that. Craig G, you don't multi. Craig G, you rap for too long, shut the fuck up. When I'm done, shut the fuck up. When I'm done, your wife's gonna have to wipe the muck up. I have had enough of you thinking you have something special to offer. You are a knockoff. A 50% Bobby gave you a shot up. Daylight robbery? No. I mean, technically you did win, but now you think you're certified, registered with the ink. I think I want to hurt this guy, chemicals to his skin. It's not rocket science when you see the elements are sinking in. You are about to learn the whole lesson. I never knew chemistry was my thing. I mean.
So let's stop right there. Let's go back to that right there. Let's go back to that. So, because as you can tell, Craig G has a very rapid fire type of flow. The thing Craig G may have to be concerned about is it goes so fast, certain things get missed. But also, there could be occasionally some filler here. But let's see if it is. Let's see if it is. That's too far back. All right, here we go.
Craig G, you rap for too long, shut the fuck up. When I'm done, shut the fuck up. When I'm done, your wife is gonna have to wipe the muck up. I have had enough of you thinking you have something special to offer. You are a knockoff. A 50% Bobby gave you a shot up. Daylight robbery? No. I mean, technically you did win, but now you think you're certified, registered with the ink. I think I want to hurt this guy, chemicals to his skin.
Certified, registered with the ink. Good. That's cool. That's cool.
It's not rocket science when you see the elements are sinking in. You are about to learn.
Rocket science elements sinking in. That's another one. Good. Good. So these are good. These are good momentum builders. We're looking for the room shaker now.
Whole lesson. I never knew chemistry was my thing. I mean, this could really be a golden classic. They said that he's a good sport, but I don't care how noble gas is. I break down gases.
They say he's a good sport, but I don't care how noble gas is. Now, that's going to be a very important thing. Now, that's a fire line. Know how noble gas is. Good sport, noble, good gas, chemistry, good writing.
Go, keep going. They said that he's a good sport, but I don't care. Break down gas for four noble gases. AR equals argon, the hottest gas on earth.
So as he's doing this gas name flip, and then he's pulling out the cards, the question to ask is this taking away from the round or is it adding to? Let's go.
And that's exactly how you've been feeling lately. And every daily needs you gravely. Needs daily. Like without you, it won't be glamorous. You are feeling more entitled than unanimous. He thinks he's God's gift, but I rap Jesus of Nazareth. But RN equals radon. And long-term exposure to this gas could be cancerous. You only exist because of Anderson Brothers. His thousands of followers maintained you on the path. Millions and millions of views. That man made you what you are. But ain't that funny? Because HE equals helium. And that shows that this gas can only be created from a star.
Okay, so hey, Loso, you more, bro. The code's in the chat. The code is in the chat. It's pinned up. You know, you're more than welcome to give your take. Loso just mentioned terrible. Which part? Which part? All right, so Loso be some wide in the building. Let's keep it going. And for those in YouTube watching, yeah, we're seeing the videos. It's a little choppy on this, and I have no idea why. Because usually after we cut the Facebook thing, it tends to be better, but this is still choppy, but we're gonna work with it.
For my tools every fucking year. Yeah, you look proud, but now that I am here with 3 compressed good rounds, that just means the energy that you have built gets ruined. How? Well, we should all know that expanding gas eventually has to cool down. I am doing you a favor, gas.
That was a good performance. The expanding gas, then of course eventually has to cool down. So far we haven't got the room shaker. We haven't got the yet. That's what we're looking for. With this type of style, we got to kind of have that.
Don't end up like XE, which equals Xenon, known as a stranger gas. Don't burn yourself out like candles in containers, gas. I heard you keep the prices down so you could be the nation's favorite gas. But you were not heating up this house, better check your safety gas. I will take your carbon monoxide alarm and have you surrounded by danger gas. Use this round? It's like how you say my rounds are made of gas. I understand why you may have no friends, because every mother told their kid growing up never to play with gas. Facts. I will bully this loner out of rapping place, tie him off a balcony. But what of you? I have to say, as soon as he looks down, I'm with his wife. I'ma have my way. Literally, I got gas reacting in the air with tears. sound like acid rain. Time.
Okay, so that's Craig G's round. The thing about that, there's some cool lines there. There's a couple there's maybe one or two borderline heavy lines, but we didn't get a room shaker out of that. It seemed to there's a couple things were flirting with a room shaker. We didn't really get that. Didn't really like there's something about when you have a battle rapper just keep repeating the guy's name over and over. That's almost like an automatic loss in a lot of ways, because unless every line is hidden and it's super back to back, that's going to take away. That's going to become almost like being ear blind. So this is not enough so far. It's not that it's not a horrible round. Like, okay, obviously Loso mentioned that it was terrible, right? Oh, we got somebody. Just want to be sure. Okay, we're good. Cool. But yeah, so Loso said, "Nah, that's terrible," and all that. And and if Loso's on that, as far as like that type of take, that could be the reason why. Like, it's very fast. The flow is good. The flow is real good. The rhythm is fine. Like it syncs up in a good tempo. Not sure if it's enough. It seems like this for Craig G, and just overall, it seems like this is kind of almost a throwaway round. And it's like I don't think the cards were useful with the Xenon and all this stuff. I'm not sure if it added to it. So this is an open round for Gas to take it over. Let's see what Gas does with it. It's on Gas.
My name isn't Gas.
And that rebuttal coming out the gate, even before it rhymes, may have been enough to just, because keep in mind, the majority of Craig G's round was gas flips and name flips and comparing it to elements that burn out or whatever. It's not. And that's the thing right there. See, that's L-Bomb. Yeah, that's a good point. Gas does cool down as it expands, but how's that a punch? It really wasn't like a punch. Ready for this, L-Bomb? The lyric itself wasn't. The performance was, and because of the performance, it was almost a deceptive thing to say, like, okay, well, he performed it. Oh wow, it was impressive that it switched the rhythm. Did it hit like lyrically? Not like that. Oh, look, okay. So maybe it's a punch. The Gas, cool down as it expands, because it was supposed to be a comparison to how Gas is a favorite star over there, and that they really like him, right? And basically, as he keeps spreading himself thin, having a lot of battles, that basically his momentum is going to cool down. That's kind of what that was. Is it a super punch? No, but that's kind of what that was. It could qualify as kind of for lack of a better phrase, like a love tap, but not a punch. No. So yeah, so Loso definitely digs the yeah. And see, that's what happens when you have a round that Craig G have. Just one thing can take it away. But let's continue. Let's take it back. Let's get the full effect of that. Here we go.
My name isn't Gas. He did a whole round of flips on it. What can you do? If that's the best you've got, I feel sorry for you. You need gas to stay in this. I can put you on an oxygen tube. Fucking round on neon gas. Yo!
Let's ask this question. Was just that enough to diffuse Craig G's round? Is the round basically over as long as he completes it? Because it almost seems like, well, let's keep listening.
Round on neon gas, that's pathetic. It wasn't good when Dick said it. You say this is your house. If that's true, then No Loose Gas is finished. But if this is your house, why the fuck haven't you won a battle in it? Your house. That's what you'd have them all believe. But when I rap, screw faces come natural like deformities. People think I'll win because nobody...
So real quick, that's the slogan. Screw faces come natural like deformities. That's the slogan. Let's keep it moving.
...graphs more than me, and people think you'll win because there's a long list of people you almost beat. If that...
Buff is doing the Pat Stay approach to Craig G. This is where we get to again. Ours may not be enough. See, this is the thing where Gas Buff, and we're gonna play it. Oh, we got comments. Apologies. Do it. So Loso off rip is saying yes, the round has been already. Loso says that's fire. Loso actually said that was fire even before the round began, just off the rebuttal. This attack is very surgical. Very surgical. And then look, here's the thing. If you have a talent like this, you can have, let's do this. Yeah. If you have a talent like this, you can have comedy hit like bars hit, right? Not everything got to be intricate. Craig G saying a whole lot of intricate stuff, but because of the delivery, because of the accuracy of this attack, Gas is kind of winning this round so far. Let's keep moving.
That's the best shot. How are we meant to care? A couple debatables no one debates, some videos that are never shared. That's like a general saying he conquered the land because more of his dead are buried there. But you're the main character here, right? So you don't want the story to end. I got on a 5-hour coach to be here performing for them. You only battle in London in front of all of your friends in venues so close to home they can walk to events. How is it Southside's crossed oceans to battle and this is your first battle north of the Thames? But it's bad he never loses.
Okay,
I guess he didn't.
Take it back. So for those that are not familiar, Thames is a river. Thames is a river in UK. All right. So and that's also a dividing line for different sections of the city. If not mistaken, of the city of London. If not mistaken. All right, here we go. We went back a little bit. Let's go.
To the Thames. But his fans say he never loses. I guess he didn't think we'd notice the same handful of accounts on every battle of his deep throating that suspiciously comment on nothing else the league's posted.
Uh-oh. This angle may be repeated all through 2005. What Gas Buff is referring to, that Craig G online is using fake accounts to say that he never loses. Salute to Pablo Picasso. Salute to Social Assassin. Salute to Rap Ref and a lot of individuals on this channel that talked about that. Magneto. I mean, the list is long. We've all noticed that lately, especially on YouTube, how easy it is to have fake accounts sway votes. This is what Gas Buff is talking about. We're going to go a little bit further back to that, Tim, to get the momentum, and then we're just going to let it play from there. That's too far back. This is good right here. All right, cool.
But you're the main character here, right? So you don't want the story to end. I got on a 5-hour coach to be here performing for them. You only battle in London in front of all of your friends in venues so close to home they can walk to events. How is it Southside's crossed oceans to battle and this is your first battle north of the Thames? But his fans say he never loses. I guess he didn't think we'd notice the same handful of accounts on every battle of his deep throating that suspiciously comment on nothing else the league's posted. I mean, every account is years old. I'm still pretty sure he wrote it. We have different goals, because for me it's not just making sure what I've written's cold or being in contention for winning gold. I have to worry about subscription counts and tickets sold. You can walk away if I walk part of this business folds. Oh, but he's Mr. Protocol, right? Of course you had something built around you. Your style's made to fit a mold. I had to grind for my looks. I had to grind for my looks, but meanwhile the knifey bar kid does 8 bars.
Uh-oh. Now that's pause. I like to grind for my looks. Pause. But he's cooking. He has attacked just in this 2 minutes so far, it seems. Yeah, just in around this 2 minutes of this round, he has attacked his inaccuracy about his. He's attacked his inaccuracy about his attack on him. He has, and this the Gas has attacked Craig G's inaccuracy attack. He's attacked that he really hasn't battled outside of his comfort zone. Then he's also attacked that his importance toward the league, and many other things. This is surgical.
Bars clean and they get top tiers on speed dial. I feel like I'm going senile. He doesn't win. When you debuted for Prem, I was fuming at Trubs. Main event a short circuit. I blew a fuse at the plug. What?
Main event short circuit. The fuse. What do you say? I'm the fuse. I'm the fuse of the plug. Or I'm fused with the plug. I'm fused with the plug. Main event short circuit. I'm fused with the plug. Let's be sure that's accurate.
When you debuted for Prem, I was fuming at Trubs. Main event a short circuit. I blew a fuse at the plug.
There it goes. Main event short circuit. I blew a plug. I blew a fuse at the plug, and the plug is So now that's a double. So there's still bars here.
Fucking go, yeah. When you debuted at Prem, I was fuming at Trubs. Main event a short circuit. I blew a fuse at the plug. What am I not seeing? Maybe it's me, maybe I'm losing my touch. Or maybe everyone else is stupid as fuck. Fuck your cheerleaders, I'd win this 2-1 if you were a judge.
This guy is killing Craig G in this, my bad, this is YouTube. This guy is destroying Craig G in this round. I would win 2-1 if you were a judge. That's a room shaker. That's a room breaker. As simple as that is. And there's a couple other room breakers.
All there is, call it quits. Your house is defaulting on its mortgages. This is a housewarming. I came into his house and I brought a gift.
So is it pretty clear that Gas Buff wins round 1? I mean, and this is how he wins it. He has material, but it was the attack that won it. It's the attack, how surgical it was. It's the diverse skill set, how each of the skill set was solid. Jokes were solid. The setups were solid. The approach was solid. Again, 2025, bars are not up. Craig G had bars. But Gas had bars that were, even though they were more simplistic, they hit heavier. He assassinated the character and the personality, and also the battle rap, basically the total battle rapper that Craig G is. This is 1-0 Gas Buff. If anyone disagrees, go ahead and put in the chat. Or something like that.
I said, breathe, bro. With your ego, your head a burst. And these imaginations are getting worse. That's why I am here to kill a buzz like Emperor Zerg. That's not a figure of speech. That's not a figure of speech. I mean every word. You don't even know who you are. But he pretends he does. Changing your appearance at every event for what? Last time he was here, he had a French class so he could flex with us. Get the fuck out of here. Stay the same. Last time he was here, he had a French class so he could flex with us. Get the fuck out of here. Stay the same. Like leopard spots.
Another thing that Craig G can stand and work on is the projection. But then again, it may be tough because he's rapping fast. When you're a fast rapper, we have a comment very quickly from Elk Bomb. Salute to Elk Bomb. Elk Bomb. Quantum is the best pen in the game, but he struggles being relatable to the audience. QP Quantum Physics. He would be like, he has a couple catchphrases he refuses to like latch on to. He's going to have more hooks. QP. See, that goes back again, and this is what Elk Bomb is at me. Bars are equal. It doesn't mean that bars don't matter. That's not what the point of this is. This is saying that bars are not enough. Bars are essential. Look, let's flip it around. You can't just perform and have all this aggression and no substance either. But also, you can't just say, well, the bars were there. Where's the delivery? Where's the attack? Where's the approach? Where's the translation? This is what Elk Bomb is referred to. Quantum is the best pen in the game, but he struggles with being relatable to the audience and translatable. Let's be honest, QP occasionally will be rapping so fast some of the words get slurred. Being articulate means something, you know? Gas Buff also had that in the first round. But let's see what Craig G does in the second round. Let's get back. Suzel Bomb, awesome comment.
Connect the dots, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. I ain't got to change the way I look to level up. You got level
That was fire. I ain't got to change the way I look to level up. Was fire, especially following fire. Okay. That was a punch. That was a punch. Let's go.
I ain't got to change the way I look to level up. But you got a method, huh? Well, you do you and keep shape shifting like in a Rubik's Cube. You're squaring up to who? Me? Food.
Craig G, sir. Craig G, you're way too talented to have a Rubik's Cube bar in 2025. Take that out. Take that out. Don't write that again, bro. Don't write Rubik's Cube bar, Etch-a-Sketch bars, Martin bars, Friday. Get them. Every battle rapper in the world, please. Unless you're just that incredible, you're running a severe risk using Friday bars, Martin bars, the Ricky bars, Etch-a-Sketch bars, and Rubik's Cube bars. Those are cliches. But let's see what else you got.
Do the shmoo, take the piss, then it's goodbye to the loop. Summertime in the drop top, I'm in a ruthless mood. Take the piss, then it's goodbye to the loop. Summertime in the drop top, I'm in a ruthless mood. I'll put a hole through a body like a hula hoop. Frankenstein, I got my head screwed on too, so I'ma sample the screams on the MPC, then make Koj pay me to use the loops. Good lyrics.
That's the thing. Craig G is a lot of momentum, but it has to lead to something more powerful. It's a shame because Craig G really got a great flow. That flow is good. But you know, his machine gun rapid flow is fire. The material could stand to be a little bit more and more often. You know, heavier material. And Craig G has done it before. Just that so far this battle's not it.
Well, you don't like to shit the man and rep with their heart, but you've never had a situation where you can only deal with a situation when it's dark. PTSD, us niggas really got built-in memory cards.
Fire! PTSD, we got built-in memory cards. Fire! And of course, he said us niggas got built-in memory cards. And that's leading for like you don't know how to deal with a situation when it's dark. PTSD, us we got built-in memory cards. That's a room shaker. That's a room shaker. That's what we're talking about. More stuff like that, Craig. Let's come on, man.
But it's people like you are a guest in this culture. Don't tell me you are, but that street shit, you don't get.
You know what? We gotta take that back. We gotta really appreciate that. That was fire.
Well, that's the shit the man that rep with their heart. But you've never had a situation where you can only deal with a situation when it's dark. PTSD, us niggas really got built-in memory cards. But it's people like you that forget where you are. You are a guest in this culture. Don't tell me you are, but that street shit, you don't get it. So really I should just let it pass. You haven't seen it firsthand. That's why you don't get the bar. You've only had second-hand experience like prosthetic arms. Understand what I'm saying?
That's not good enough. You only had second-hand experience like prosthetic arms. It's not good enough. It's Craig, the same way you said that built-in memory cards and the imagery of that, the PTSD to that same line could have been rebooted instead of with just the, you know, like you said, like prosthetic arms, right? Maybe drop the like and go like, you know, secondhand experience and have something clever that leads to prosthetic arms. When you said the light prosthetic arms, the light took away from that. The same thing when you said the PTSD memory cards, there was no like in there. You may want to take that like out, and you know, just in the future. Let's go.
I only had second-hand prosthetic arms. Understand what I'm saying? You really have to be there to experience it, like honey making, dodging sting operations. I was young and dangerous. I am just letting you know, James, because you have not been educated. This has nothing to do with race. It's your arrogance, and you misplaced it. But I'm gonna help you find it. And I'm gonna help you find it the fastest. You told Dazzy knife bars are fictional. Why? Because you haven't seen the carnage? Because you grew up with Christmas lights in your front and your back garden? Because you could stay out as long as you want, your street was harmless? Security retarded? How many times in your life have you heard the word dearly departed? Let me break it down.
How many times in your life have you heard the words dearly departed? Okay.
me break it down, let me enhance it. I used to face hunchback talking the hardest. Cause the meaner you are, the less easier you are to be a target. At the same time you picked up a pen, a young team also picked up an item with a car.
Whoa. You said the meaner you are, the less the less easy it is for you to be a target. That could have been a mistake. Was that supposed to be the more? Oh no. You're saying that you're acting. Yeah, my bad. Scratch that. You're acting more mean than okay, cool. Let's go.
And you can't say whether it's right or wrong when you don't have the answers. Time. No, overdrive. I will catch you slipping while you're walking the streets. I ain't heard of no murders in Peterborough, so I'ma be the brother to haunt the streets. I'm hunted, and you're the man wanted like Morgan Free. Stepping with the weapon, how many shots more than 3? And I'll let it sing from the whip bullets to hit James Corden. You will see me.
That was good. Actually, that was great. We'll hit James Corden. You will see James Corden from the whip, singing from the whip, bullets from the whip. We know James Corden does more of that, bruh. More of that. And it's not a reach. James Corden, you will see. His guy's name James Corden. That okay.
Bullets to hit James Corden, you will see me stuffing your face with shells, buff air, and all you can eat. But wait a sec. You thought it was sweet? Well, you're wrong, James. Anything goes. What's going on, James? English born, suck your mum, James. Keep thinking that it's all fun, James, and your beautiful wife's gonna have to carry you home.
Yo, fam, crazy. This battle rappers, why are y'all still singing in the rounds? We discussed this. Why are y'all still singing in the rounds? Can you please stop singing in your rounds? Ladies and gentlemen, we got Bunny in the building, man. Bunny, what's up, man? What's up? Salute. Bunny's in the building. Be sure to subscribe to Bunny. Salute. Why are you singing in the round? What will it take for every battle rapper in the world to stop singing in their round? What would it take? A, you can't sing. B, it comes off corny. Why do that? Please stop. This is not even. This is no crazy nothing. Crazy, you're too talented for that, man. All right, man. No more singing in the round. Let's keep it going.
I'm just being blunt, James. You ain't got the X factor that James. Keep thinking that it's all fun, James, and you're beautiful. Wife's gonna have to carry you home.
And you sung it twice? Come on, bruh. Let's keep it moving.
Just being blunt, James, you ain't got the X factor that we want, James. Arthritis like symptoms you may get when you're young, James. Because you've been writing a lot, bouncing around in these space battles. But it won't be too long, James, before you end up in a space jam like LeBron James.
That was trash. It won't be too long. You're in a space man like LeBron James. That's OBC, sir. Even though it wasn't Jordan. So salute to that. It wasn't Jordan. But golly.
Wow! It's not crazy! It's crazy!
This could be the occasion where the initial part of when he went overtime, like he called time, he did the overtime. First of all, crazy, that could be a secret move of yours. But the only thing, man, similar to Averb Showtime, the overtime, you're going to have some really potent material. You had some decent material, you had some pretty good material into that overtime and all that. It tailed off. Did this overtime hurt you around? Possibly. It's on gas. But Crazy, you've done better than this, man. These first 2 rounds, you've done better than this, man, in your last couple battles. All right. So let's see. Right now, Gas Buff is up 1-0. Is it going to be 2-0? Let's find out.
I can understand why he's got this energy. He's got a lot he needs to prove. Said he's never heard of a murder in Peterborough. He should read the news.
See, that's how Gas Buff is dangerous. Because it's almost like someone did all that talking, and he has this rebuttal. He said he never heard of murder in Peterborough. Then he should read the news. Like, that's very simple. Gas Buff has almost, it seems like, at least in this battle, got to see more, but and this could just be a stop. He's really mastered the simple but effective technique. He really mastered that. Craig G did all this bar, and that's another example of how that diffused that round. It diffused it. It would be interesting to see what would happen if Gas Buff went first and Craig G went second. But hey, that's not the battle we got. Let's keep moving.
Let's go. He says this is his house. If that's true, then Gas Buff is finished. But if this is your house, why haven't you invested any money in it? You were gifted a match with Visual and expected him to wager his fee. So fucking selfish. Says it, typical landlord, says it's his house and his income is someone else's. This is serious. I know you think
Gas Buff, if you're a landlord, you say income and someone else, actually that's kind of a good move, man. That's called capitalism. Okay, so the rebuttal hits. So far, we got to get a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more.
It's jokes I've been prepping for Craig, but humor's a defense mechanism, and he's got no punches worth defending against. And if he already expects to be paid, you've led him astray. I've been messaging Trubs and telling the plug he should be kept from the mains. Eid is next Sunday. Yo,
Gas Buff could stand to work on his stage presence a little bit more. That's one thing Craig G has over Gas Buff. Craig G, because he's more anime, he knows how to use physical elements to communicate. He's more of a captivating battle rapper. Gas Buff's just standing there and he's kind of unsure what to do in the moment, it seems like. You know what I'm saying? So Gas Buff can stand and get maybe used to those moments, get a little bit more stage presence. So let's get more.
I've been messaging Trubs and telling the plug he should be kept from the mains. Eid's next Sunday. It's too early for you to be getting a plate.
Wow.
Because you don't have the pen of me or Reverse, the accessibility of Sean Cray. You haven't done what Southside have done to open doorways. I care about the art form. You care about your wage. We're taking different types of notes. Only one of us brought change. Let's go. But this is your house, right? You say you're the owner, but you ain't the promoter. You're lucky I don't do personals. I could have had you paid in exposure.
Oh, that's fire. You're lucky I don't do his line. You're lucky I don't do personals. I can have you paid in exposure. That means don't do personals, exposure, paid in exposure. That was fire.
He's never won the battle. Say this is your house. You say you're the owner, but you ain't the promoter. You're lucky I don't do personals. I could have had you paid in exposure. He's never won a battle, so how is he respected? When ops are offered you, they want north of £100 as the incentive. They've thrown you in the deep end with the sharks now that they're invested, and then have to clap because you took longer to drown than they expected. Well, you were out your depth. Fuck your knife bars. You can't take a cut if you're not why the crowd attends. Snoop asked what my fee was. I said £1 of flesh.
That's a room breaker. Snoop asked me what my fee. Now look, keep in mind, this is UK talk. For those that don't know, a pound is currency in the UK. All right. So what he did, he said £1, but not £1 as far as £1 of flesh. Yeah. That basically has upped the degree of this round.
I said you can't take a cut if you're not why the crowd attends. Snoop asked what my fee was. I said £1 of flesh. You want money wired? I'll wrap a wire around your neck till it's stained with more blood than a Saudi check. I was very clear.
That's interesting how they don't use water bottles. Or how about this? In this battle, that it wasn't a water bottle, it was actually a glass of water. That's interesting. Let's keep it going.
Said you want money wired? I'll wrap a wire around your neck till till it's stained with more bloodshed. I was very clear. This is the year I kill your favourites. I asked who's the heart of the league, so I can shock them like defibrillators. But you are paying for a knockoff, a charlatan, an imitator, never cooked, but wants money for his delivery, like when you tip a waitress. Visual being on the flyer with him. Visual being on the flyer with him was doing him a favour. You put your fee up. I'm not being paid a quid to wager, but because I promo, they think it's my job to make these bitches famous. They all say this is my house, till I open up the pad and write them their eviction papers.
That's 2-0 Gas Buff, man, and it's clear. This dude is dancing on him. This dude, Gas Buff. And what's funny is not more layered material, but because it's more, first of all, it's easier to hear, but it's not, it's heavier hitting material. It's heavier. See, occasionally someone can overwrite. They can say all this complex stuff and miss the point. There's zero, and here's another thing, respectfully, there's zero filler in Gas Buff round. This is 2-0 clear. Clear. If there was a 2-0 body bag, this might be it. It is not that Craig G is horrible, no. But Gas Buff is destroying this guy in many different ways. And there is material from Gas Buff. Gas Buff is not a Gas Buff. Though. Come on, man. The eviction papers, keep in mind, Craig G's slogan. Well, one of Craig G's things he kept saying, this is my house, this is my house. That's that's a shout off his slogan. He took that slogan and dismantled it. It was very simple, direct things, but they hit heavy. And they're delivered strong. There's no dance. You know, don't get it wrong. Gas Buff in this second round had a moment to like, okay, we got to step this up. And then he did. Craig G in his second round, we got to step this up. It was like, okay, that's cool. And then, okay, that's cool. Gas Buff 2-0. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to give her a nickname. We got Day, yeah, we already have a nickname for her. We got Day One DJ Alyssa Monsanto in the building. Be sure to subscribe to DJ Alyssa Monsanto. Respect to her, respect to her channel, respect to the music she's dropping. You know what I'm saying? And it's fire stuff. Yeah, obviously that was featured on Message Music Sessions, episode 14. Let's keep it moving. Salute, salute.
You said something about meat, but let's redirect, because a butcher's knife is something that you can meet in the flesh. Yo, I said...
That's a little palsy. You said something about me, let's be direct, and this is his line now. Yeah, Alyssa mentions, am I too late for a submission? Right? So Alyssa, believe it or not, we played the slowed down version with Lords of the Underground. We played that earlier. Yep. Yeah, we played that earlier. So yeah. But look, this could be a submission for next week. No problem. No problem. Salute. Oh, L-Bomb, real quick before we people are saying Daylight lost to Nitty because the writing isn't everything, and that battle is different because people give it multiple watches. 100%. That's an awesome, yet another awesome. See, the thing is, man, and especially in that battle between Daylight and Nitty, we already know we're getting a bar fest, right? We know we're getting layered material. More than likely, the pins are going to kind of cancel each other out, right? So now it's going to be other things to separate the winner. Who delivered that bar better? Was it Daylight or Nitty? Who had more moments? Was it Daylight or Nitty? You know? Except there's going to be stuff like that. It's also going to be stuff like who took the right approach. You know? So watch this. To be honest with you, wasn't interested in seeing this battle. Didn't see the battle. Don't really want to see the battle. Look. This is not just for L-Bomb. L-Bomb is good. Just want to say this to those that's going to watch this and they're watching in the shadows. Rock, how come you don't ever cover some of these other battles, man? You had this battle, that. Honestly, because the matchups weren't interesting. I'm so sorry. Daylight versus Nitty would have been interesting before, like way before now. Honestly, it just would have been. It's just not. You know why it's not interesting? Because a lot of these mainstream battle matches, just going to be honest with you, there's been so many bad ones. None of them are worth the risk to waste the energy to break them down. And let's be honest, 89 million channels are already breaking them down. Let them do it. Let them do it. And let's be honest, let's go further. A lot of these channels that break down these mainstream battle rap, they don't care about the matchup. I'm not saying all of them don't. Some of them do. Salute to the ones that do. But the majority of them, they're just trying to clout chase and get their fake algorithm views up. That's not what we do here. And again, this is not attacking anyone. We're just saying what this channel does. We like to focus on organic battle rap matches. Organic. Not things that have been put together and you got someone in a face-off saying, well, we're going to put on a good show. The people are going to be happy. And, this is what we're doing. That's my man. No. We'd rather focus on something that has a little bit more hunger, a little bit more heat, a little bit more at stake. That's why we focus more on battles like this. So we could care less about names. We care more about hunger, organic battle rap matchups. So, but no, yeah, sure did. Real quick, DJ listen to my yeah, we sure did. We sure did play "Cooking" by Lords of the Underground. Sure did. It was fire. We actually played that toward the middle of the show. Sure did. But getting back to this comment, yeah, in a bar fest, in most bar fests, L-Bomb, it's going to be other things that separate it. It won't just be, well, this bar was better than that bar. Come on, man. You talk about two of the top pins that's ever been in battle rap. The bars are going to, unless someone just has a bad day, it's just corny stuff, like Dre Dennis talking about, stick to the pounds, love handles, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Unless one of them have that type of thing, the bars are going to cancel each other out. Other things will separate, 100%. All right, let's go ahead and finish it out. Round 3.
Why are you so fixated with battle rap? 5 years ago, you didn't even know.
We're going to start Craig G's round over just to give it the continuity it deserves. There we go. Perfect.
You said something about me, well, let's redirect, because a butcher's knife is something that you can meet in the flesh. Yo, I said, why are you so fixated with battle rap? 5 years ago, you didn't even know how to rap. Do you think you have the authority to critique me? How is that? Why is that? You think I can take advice from you? Someone that's never lived through or took part in a grime clash? Is my man mad? Is my man? And I ain't talking about them DF sets. I'm talking P Money versus Skits, Max Star and Double S, Devilman versus Skits. You seen them? You seen them? Nah? Well, pussy, you better show me some respect. So when you say that my pen has a thing or two errors, I say that my pen has been through errors. You're from the era of the ever. I'm from the era of forever. Ever, I have never been an outcast. In my first year, I battled Surfer, Black T and Viz. Wow, how time flies. Yeah, I do understand I made a rookie move versus T. I remember I was like, I might have sacrificed round 1, but it's done. Yeah, that was done. Most of you lot were right, but Craig G was still an amateur working through some guidelines. My biggest blunder was saying that I made mine.
Oh, Alyssa, no. Oh, no. What? Outcast, no. Okay. Let's do this. On what level? It most certainly isn't rapping. It's not rapping. Now we're talking about other things, like the imagery of the Equimini and all that stuff. And when you get to aliens and stuff, that's a whole other level. On that maybe, but as far as rapping and talent, no. Come flag on the play on that one. Salute. All right, let's go.
I am just spilling the beans. Because in hindsight, I know what you write, right? Time capsule. You just want to unravel old material in this present time. Fine. I can do the same. In your first year, psych, I lied. I couldn't be bothered to do that research. I couldn't be bothered to do that research. I didn't find no time. Yeah, you've been taking digs and searching for me. Makes sense, I'm a gold mine. But ain't you tired of getting your wires crossed? My oh my. How you think I can't get explosive and write dope rhymes? Well, this a bomb blowing up in your face and you would die, no my. The countdown to your demise. This loud mouth I get pushed to the side. Now a stroke genius is finally how you can be recognized. It's that Cooley. I'm Rudy. What you know? I'm 30 from early. I've been in that AMG mode. Now check the state. I swear it's about to get mad dog. I give a Zach yard. As soon as I find a Zach yard, I'ma pull my show up unexpected like a bank charge. All that damn bar made it be a target, so I'ma grab dog, chuck him in the oven, then really turn up on this gas mark. It sounded toxic, but it's cool. I'm wearing a gas mark. I even had a glance through the glass. I saw the last gas gasp. You have the grass. The fact the grass isn't green. Over here, I'm standing guard. I don't grant you permission to ever say on any day that you graph.
Yeah, Alyssa, completely feel that. See, and by now in the third round, Craig G ran out of steam. So right now it's an open opportunity for Gas Buff to take this 3-0. He already's up 2-0. So let's see what happens. That third round was cool. Just not enough.
So he says this is his house, and you don't let him.
Okay, now Gas Buff is doing what's called a hook, right? Each round is starting about, he says this is his house. Kind of a repetitive thing, but let's see where it goes.
Say it. No accomplishment.
Let's take that back. Not kind of a repetitive thing, a very repetitive thing. In the first 2 rounds, it worked. You really want to start your third with this, but then again, it's his call. Let's go.
So he says this is his house. And you don't let him say accomplishments, but you celebrate him. Your house is a fucking bungalow. You've never taken steps and elevated. He says this is his house, and you lot let him say it. No accomplishments, but you celebrate him. Your house is a fucking bungalow. You've never taken steps and elevated. His slogan says it all. When I rap, it's not crazy, it's crazy. Yeah, it's definitely not crazy. Every performance made is all the same. I watched you versus Whispers and it was so fucking boring, Craig. Half an hour of, I move insert drug here like footballer name. You told him he does too many UK schemes for these Americans. Then closed the very next bar with I caramba. Is Whispers secretly a Mexican? I mean, Dios mío, muchachos. They say that's your best. I don't.
Gas Buff is dangerous. He has a total skill. He can joke. He can bar. He knows what to do as far as, you know, like vocally, he knows what to do as in that ring. It's a dangerous battle rapper. And he knows how to diffuse. He has the psychology down. This might be a 3-0, man. He is styling on Craig. Right now, Gas Buff looks like a veteran battling an up-and-comer. And Craig G is not like an up-and-comer like that. Gas Buff is like vet moving this dude out of here.
Dios mío, muchacho. They say that's your best. I don't think I've seen Whispers do worse. Before that, booked against Bobby Rex, which you didn't deserve, because there wasn't much left of battle after Visual's third. See, when you lose a battle, you pick yourself up, move on, you live and you learn. But to get bigger battles, you meant to start winning them first. I thought this looked good in defeat, shit had diminished returns. It's like he's got the staff under a spell. Hell, I think it's a curse. Based on his trajectory, I could 30 him today and find out a month later they've given him twerk. The guy can barely multi and he's never spat an original verse. Even his name is a derivative work made out of a single syllable word. Wow. Against Visual, a whole round you using his real name to flip. Said Michael so many times it started to take the mick. Against Black T, a whole round calling him non-binary. Lost that match as well. Imagine doing bars about identity when that's a thing you lack yourself. See, his crop get this kind of match too early. I came in the first time because they made me think that Dazzy's worthy. Ended up getting a body with filler like taxidermy.
Body again, end up getting a body with filler like taxidermy. It would have been better without the like, but okay, that worked. It's clever. It's very clever. Let's keep on. Yeah, no doubt. Salute to Elk Bomb. That's what this is looking like. We're gonna highlight that comment in a minute. We'll just finish it out. We got you.
Oh, but you guys like knife bars, right? Yo, I said you guys like knife bars, right? How about I stab you, then try and twist it like CEX changed the key to the staff room. He does bars like that in battles. He does bars like that in battles. And I'm a hater for thinking that he lost them. But when someone new, loud and stabby appears, you'll quickly be... He does bars like that in battle. And I'm seen as a hater for thinking that he lost them. But when someone new, loud and stabby appears, you'll quickly be forgotten. Because you're not sick, Craig. You're a symptom of a problem. Never won a battle. 0% success rate and still expects to get paid. Even in your own class, you were not the best, Craig. You're not as good as D-Buck, Dub T, RX or MK. But I developed talent while the South built a dojo, the North brought in a sensei. And while it's cute, yo, I said I developed talent while the South built a dojo, the North brought in a sensei. And while it's cute, you've gone from Surfer's clone to his best mate. This is... I said, while it's cute, you've gone from Surfer's clone to his best mate. This is the difference between being an example and a template.
Oh, wow. That's the one. This is the difference. Come, Alyssa, what? Alyssa, seriously? Body with filler like taxidermy? Come on. That's fire? Salute. Okay, how about this? Couldn't that line be structured better? The concept is very innovative. Is it? Wait a minute. Have we heard? Okay, no, we maybe it's the like body with maybe body with filler taxidermy. It's something to replace the word like would have had that more fire. Just being honest. And Obama, yeah, right there with you. Gas 30. Gas 30. Okay, so let's go here. Alyssa mentions, never heard that one. There have been other, it's not, okay, let's do this. It's not heard often, but there have been a couple other battles, at least now, which specific battles, we're not going to get into that. Can't remember it, it's late. But how about this? If memory serves correct, remember a couple other battles, at least throughout history, that had the taxidermy, not the body filler, but taxidermy concepts. That's what it is, taxidermy concepts. But nah, L-Bomb, 100%. Gas completely he took the battle. More personality, more room shakers, more room breakers, crazy heavier attack, all that stuff. All that. And much more. Gas 30. I mean, it doesn't really have to be, analyzed any further than that. Craig G, you'll more than likely you'll bounce back from this. You are a talented guy. With your rapid speed, the same thing that Loso used to have issues with, although Loso's gotten better with it. You're gonna have to do the same. Vary your tempo. Have us appreciate that more by varying your dynamic of it. Like you have moments to where you would perform that was good. Be sure you're performing at moments with heavy material, heavy hitting room shake material. All right. Also, don't sing in your round. Get rid of any OBC. Now, again, if you're going to keep it, it better be something crazy fire. Otherwise, you run the risk of that really hurting you around. Honestly, like this battle. It's good replay. I ain't gonna front. It's mostly good replay for Gas performance. Gas is dangerous. Would like to see Gas Buff. Obviously, wouldn't mind see Gas, because Gas Buff got the comedy. Eventually, wouldn't mind seeing Gas Buff versus Head Ice. Yeah, this Head Ice. Because Head Ice kind of, has a, like more rounded skill set. So Gas Buff versus Head Ice in the future. In the future, we ain't talking about next battle. You don't go from Craig G to Head Ice. Got it. But Gas Buff versus Head Ice will be a good battle to see because of style. Who else we got? Gas Buff versus Lou Castro will go good. Gas Buff will go versus Lou Castro will go really good. Yeah, that could be a battle maybe a couple months from now. So congratulations to Gas Buff. For Craig G, next battle, I wouldn't mind seeing Craig G versus B Magic in the future. Because they both got the rapid flow, they got the pace and all that. And of course, obviously, Craig G's dream match should be against B-Dot. Yeah, Craig G versus B-Dot, or Craig G versus Loso, the fake Loso, the supposed hypocrite Loso. That'll be a good matchup. There you go. So Alyssa just asked, so there's no chance of, again, the K Reno DJ Alyssa exclusive play. Nah, not tonight. We're about to get out of here. Not tonight. It's almost 3. But look, straight up, next week we got you. We got you next week. L-Bomb, very quickly. I don't like that Craig G is having his name played with. That's on Craig G's performance, sir. Craig G, here's the secret. For this channel, Craig G is one of our favorite UK rappers. This just was not a good night for him. It wasn't a good night. I mean, if you get, like, a case in point, it's similar to the Cliff Corleone, Lotta Zay thing. Cliff is one of the favorite rappers over here. Cliff is bona fide. Not a good night. Not a good night. Real quick. But I remember when battle rap personalities were calling themselves Nasty Nas and Melly Mel? Yeah. Or Johnny Blaze, Iron Lung. Yeah. Which is crazy. Yeah. Oh, I get you. Craig G. Why? You're talking hip hop wise. Name change. Okay. L-Bomb, apologies. It's late. Alyssa, it's going to be cool. Next week going to be here before you know. All right. But ladies and gentlemen, and look, salute to No Lose Chat. Good battle. We're going to be reviewing a couple more from them. And yes, you know what? We might have to go tomorrow. Man. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to preview Maze versus No Need. We're going to preview Maze versus No Need. Right. Juice Crew, 100%. Yep. A lot of battle rappers, real quick, in the show. A lot of battle rappers got to research their name. Shows, right? And then look, now granted, you call yourself whatever you want if you're willing to deal with the backlash, but some of these name choices could be better, 100%. So look, real quick, for those that's interested in more battles here, be sure to subscribe, as we have already subscribed to No Loose Chat. There's no Loose Chat ENT. Craig G versus Gas Buff. The name of the card is the Protocol 5. Is their latest card. Oh, here it is right here. This is real good. This is a real good. This is a real good assessment here. Let's read what they got. All right, Craig G. Oh, he's FT Dub. Didn't even know that. He's FT Dub. All right. From reading, makes appearance on the Protocol series against Gas Buff. Wait a minute. Now, one thing, Paris. How many appearances has Gas Buff had on No Loose Chat on this? I know, seriously, just not sure. It would be nice to see that right now, but it's all good. Subscribe to No Loose Chat. Salute to Paris. Salute to TM. Salute to the UK battle rap scene. We will covering more from Protocol 5. And yeah, we're gonna put on the community poll. We got Gas Buff 3-0. That's a submission. Also, we got a submission from L-Bomb that says Gas 3-0. All right, so that's 2 submissions for that. Is it a body bag? It's not a body bag, but it's definitely a 3-0. Ain't no two ways about that. It's definitely a 3-0. That's what we got. Very quick on the last comment of the Nizite. Oh yeah, we got show notes to do after this real quick. DJ Alyssa Monsanto mentions Roscos told me one of my videos was super dope. Oh wow, salute to Roscos. Yeah, no, Roscos, Pete Rock, Big Daddy Kane, they're in tune. They're in tune. Yeah, so salute to Roscos, man. Salute. You know, that's one of the hip hop legends out there, especially on the West Coast, and nothing to talk about. Brother still got Roscos first cassette tape, no doubt. We might have to do a breakdown of that one day. All right, so a couple show notes, real quick. Awesome, that's what we're talking about. Hold up a minute. Can we do this? There we go. Awesome. All right, couple show notes. Yeah, we're gonna go live tomorrow night. We're going to have to bite the bullet, go live tomorrow night. We're going to be reviewing on, not sure what the card is, but we're going to be, Del the Funky Homo Sapien. All the hieroglyphics watch. Oh, yeah. They stay in tune. Like, salute to C3, salute to Fair Funeral, salute to, like I say, Big Daddy Kane. You know, Big Daddy Kane watches the show a lot. Salute to him, you know. Actually, Big Daddy Kane is in Detroit a lot, too. You know, by the way, real quick, there's been this thing about, well, you know, there's a Detroit flow that is just purposely off beat. There is, but honestly, a lot of people in Detroit don't really like that. All right, just saying. So it is a Detroit thing, but it's not like Detroit approved. Just saying the difference. That's from a comment from Instagram that somebody mentioned, like, yeah, man, there's that Detroit flow. Nah. Now, don't get it wrong. There's some that do this, some that don't. That's all. All right. But yeah, Dell definitely watches. So we're going live tomorrow night. Actually, don't be surprised. We might go live early. We might go live at 6:30 p.m. or something crazy like that. We might do that. You know, we might do that. So stay tuned for that. You know, obviously when we go live because you know tomorrow night we still got business to do. We will be reviewing. Maze has a battle coming up in 2 days. It is going to be Maze versus No Need, who battled on Too Loud to Die. If not mistaken, I believe he got a loss on that last card. He battled with Too Loud to Die. So this is going to be Maze battling virtually against No Need. We're going to really break down both battles, some things to watch, and also come up with a prediction. Simple as that. You know, salute to Maze. Maze is outside. It is official. Also, yeah, Maze. We're going to talk about Maze versus Viral Money. It's a couple things that both of them got to be careful of. You know, like Maze, real quick, don't take Viral Money lightly in person. He's explosive. For Viral Money, don't think Maze, if Maze is clean, not just if Maze is clean, Maze can get on one and hit back to back on some room shakers. And he can do it at a fast speed. So Maze's style might be impressive, something you maybe haven't seen before. Be careful of that. All right. So that's just a preview of tomorrow night. When will it be? We're gonna try to put a notice up before. We're also going to be giving the final Battle Rap Awards for Pick It Up 2. Congratulations to Greg the Great. We're gonna say that as a Greg the Great definitely is going to have some awards there. Battle of the Night obviously is pretty clear. So we're going to be posting that tomorrow. All right. And obviously, after tomorrow, our next live will be Sunday night. You already know, Rock Sports Sunday with Battle Rap. So a lot of our special features will have Battle Rap included, depending. All right. So appreciate everybody. Salute to Elk Bomb. Salute to DJ Alyssa Monsanto. Salute to everyone that came through. Salute to Loso that came through. King Cole. I mean, we appreciate all of y'all. Long live organic, independent battle rap. Long live organic, virtual battle rap. And as usual, as we say right about now, protect your peace, protect your family, protect your foundation. Stay safe, stay strong, stay sane. And as usually we say right about now, rock on, rock out.
Rock, where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock?
10 rock and roll, bro.
We groove, boss groove. We move that boss move, right? No question. Message music sessions. Any music that got a groove. Any decade with that message attitude. We vibe, no question. Message music sessions. Message music sessions. Welcome to Message Music Sessions. We play what they don't play, and we don't play. We say way what they won't say, and we don't play. Lock in with Message Music Sessions. Message Music Sessions. Message Music Sessions.